What's up, everybody? It's match day time yet again. The Reds are back in action. These games are coming thick and fast. Today they travel to Aston Villa. I say they, I should be saying we, because we're a collective. Travel to Aston Villa to take on a resurgent Aston Villa side. Great to see Villa back in the Premier League, in all fairness. I'm not expecting an easy game today. No easy games in the Premier League. All the cliches, but look, it is what it is. We wondered about the team news. We wondered if Jurgen Klopp would risk Fabinho. For those who aren't aware, the whole Fabinho situation, Fabinho's on 4 yellow cards. If he picked up one more yellow card, that would mean that he'd be suspended for the Manchester City game. So it was always going to be a risk-reward thing for Klopp today. Would he risk him? Or would he put him on the bench? Would he leave him out? He's put him on the bench today. So no Fabinho in the starting 11. Jurgen Klopp's obviously taking a look ahead to that Manchester City game next week and thought that's the one we need him for. So look, I'll go through the starting 11 as always, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all keeping well. United have just lost 1-0 away at Bournemouth as well in the early kickoff. So there is always that we can point at, laugh and have a bit of fun about. I feel like my pitch on my microphone's a little bit too high. So let me lower that down a teensy-wincy bit. Yeah, don't want to breaking people's eardrums if and when we hopefully score today during the game. So, again, let me just get things set up. It's something I really should have done before we start the game, shouldn't I? But you know me, ladies and gents. I just roll out of bed and get ready to rock. So how are we all doing? What's the story? Said Tom Daly. I'm good, thank you, mate. Anyone who follows us on Twitter will see an absolute piss take post that we just put up recently. So there was a list of the most highest earning YouTube football related channels. I think it was the top 20 or something that went up, and Connor put up a post messaging saying, how the fuck are we not in there, with a Photoshop picture of me and I think it's a Lambo, which I wish I had, but yeah, you know us as a channel, we like to take the piss. Right, what have we got? What do you think of Lallana starting? Said Bagsy 13. Wouldn't have been my choice, mate. I mean, you probably tuned in, you've seen my predicted 11, which is the exact same as this one, bar I had Chamberlain in, Henderson in where Lallana is playing. So basically I had Chamberlain in and Lallana out. That was the 11 that I'd predicted to go with. Subs, yes, he is on the bench, Chamberlain, but I mean, what does he have to do to get a start is kind of what I'm wondering. I think he deserves one. I mean, I don't know if he's holding them back for Tuesday with the Champions League, but maybe a look towards next week. John Aaron said Goldbridge is having a rant at the moment. Look, they're shit. They're going to have to all realise that. We had this whole nonsense in the media, and I'm not accusing Mark of this, because Mark's very real in what he says, but there was a load of bullshit in the media about United saying, oh, they're back, they've had 3 wins in a row, everything is great, Solskjaer has turned the corner, let's do big write-ups on all the United players. They're shit. Let's be fair about it, they're shit. They upped their game for a game against us, which they drew, and ever since that, people have been making it out like they have a chance of actually winning the fucking league or something. Solskjaer isn't good enough to manage that club. The club's in turmoil. We should all just sit back and enjoy it as we have been. And other than that, as the great Dave Henry says, fuck them. What channel's Villa versus Liverpool on? Premier Sports 1 in Ireland. Would say in Ireland and the UK like I normally do, but it is genuinely just Ireland this time, I believe. Don't think it's on in the UK because of that 3 p.m. blackout for kickoffs that you guys have over there. What have we got? Naby or Oxlade-Chamberlain should be in ahead of Lallana. Oxlade-Chamberlain deserves a start. Said Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. Let me just quickly run through the starting 11 for everybody who's joining us for the first time or coming in a little bit late. So, starting off today, Alisson Becker is back in goal. No surprise there. Trent Alexander-Arnold is in at right back. Centre-back pairing of Dejan Lovren is Virgil van Dijk. With Virgil van Dijk, just as we all suspected. Andy Robertson comes back in at left back. The real argument here is who plays in the 6 today. Is Hendo going to play in the 6? Is Lallana going to play in the 6? Are we going to see some type of a pivot? But the midfield trio is Lallana, Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum. And then the front 3 is Mane, Salah, Firmino. Can't argue with that. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. For me, the only thing I would have liked to have seen there is Lallana out and Chamberlain in. But look, I trust Jurgen Klopp's judgment. He hasn't got it wrong so far this season. Would I rather Sancho or Kai Havertz in January? Let me be really clear about this. Really clear about it, Rachel. We're not getting either of them in January because neither of their clubs are going to sell either of them in January. Why would they? From Borussia Dortmund's point of view, they want to challenge for the Bundesliga and they want to do so with Jadon Sancho there. It'll be the end of the season before either of those clubs will let those players go. So anyone who's expecting us to go out in January and drop 100 million quid, I think are going to be sadly disappointed. Next summer, I'm with you. Balls out. We'll spend a shitload of money, but nobody's going to be letting go of their big players in the January window, particularly if they have any genuine belief of challenging for European places. I would have loved to have seen Oxlade-Chamberlain, said Josh Byrne. Anthony Davis said, yep, no live 3pm kickoffs in England. It's very draconian. I mean, we have this discussion a lot actually on the channel, because sometimes I get to watch games and you guys don't in the UK. We get one 3pm kickoff on a Saturday. We don't even get the choice of which one it is here in Ireland. It's just part of the Sky/BT bundle of subscription that I have. And Premier Sports show one game, and this weekend they just happened to decide that they're showing Villa versus Liverpool, and I'm not complaining about that one bit. What have we got? Ayub said, chill out guys, we'll win. I don't think anybody's really, losing their shit, mate, about us potentially not winning. It's just a discussion point around who starts, and that's half the fun of being a fan, really, isn't it? Ollie out, said Patrick Silk. No, Ollie in forever, Patrick. Ollie forever. Give him a lifetime job. I agree, I wanted Oxlade-Chamberlain instead, said Domestic Butler. What does Jurgen see in Lallana? I suppose experience, composure, pressing. I'm trying to be open-minded here, mate, because I do agree. I wouldn't have had him in my team anyway. David Dallow said, wish we had a chance of getting Son from Spurs. What a player. I'd love him as well, mate. He'd be ideal in our system. Heung-Min Son is an overrated K-pop fan. He really isn't. Son is a fantastic footballer, mate, and if you think he's overrated, then I really would question what you expect or want from a player, particularly one in a Jurgen Klopp type system, which he'd be perfectly suited for, in my opinion anyway, and in the opinion of a lot of Liverpool fans I've spoken to. What number channel on Sky is that? Let me just check. In Ireland, it's 412. 412 is the number channel that I have it on in my Sky box anyway. What's their lineup? Let me just check that for you, Anfield Agenda Lover, because I very rarely even check the opposition lineups, because I usually don't give a fuck. But I don't mean that in a belittling way. Right, so they've gone with Tom Heaton, Gilbert, Engels, Tyrone Mings, Matt Targett, John McGinn, Nakamba, Louise, Trezeguet, Wesley, and El Ghazi. Looking at their bench, yes, there's no Grealish whatsoever. Conor Horahan's on their bench. Taylor, Lansbury, Steer, Konza, El Mohammadi, Kodja, but yeah, no Jack Grealish starting today, or no Jack Grealish involvement today for Aston Villa, which has to be a plus for Liverpool, you've got to say. Joshua Fernandez, how are you, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for being on. My pleasure, mate. Thanks for joining us. What age are you? And I love you. You're a beast. It's my birthday today. Firstly, Jay, happy birthday, mate. Sincerely, many happy returns. I'm 38 years of age. Am I a beast? I can be an angry bastard, yes. I would agree with you on that one. But thank you, Jay. Really appreciate you watching. Rigi 79 rated on FIFA 20, mate. That goes over my head. I don't play FIFA. I take it that's a bad thing. What else we got? 2-1 to Liverpool. Jack Black's Hopkins is gone. 2-0 Salah and Genie for somebody else. In England, you could watch a stream. Not sure if 100% legit though. It isn't legit, mate, and I cannot come onto my channel and suggest links or anything like that for anybody to watch. I mean, there are inventive ways for people to go about and getting things, but I can't. You know what I mean? I can't actively talk about them on the channel because I don't want to get closed down for any strikes or anything like that. I'll try to do things legit on here. Would I send Brewster out on loan? No. I'd like to see him continue to be coached by Jurgen Klopp and the Liverpool coaching staff. Absolutely see where you're going from. But nah, not for me. Not when you've got what I believe is a really special talent like him. But I do understand completely where you're coming from. Is it wrong to eat lasagna for breakfast? Never, mate. You get stuck in, buddy. Enjoy yourself. You only live once. How am I watching the game? I seem to say this every time there's a 3pm kickoff, mate. In Ireland, we don't have a blackout on 3pm kickoffs, and we get one every week on Premier Sports. This one is Villa Liverpool, so that's how I'm watching it. What else we got? 26k today, said Brewster's Elliot. I doubt it, mate. I really do doubt it. Maybe for Tuesday. Rod said, hey, who timed me out? I don't know. Who timed Rod out? You're not allowed to time Rod out. Let me go back and check, Rod. Let me see who did time you out. Sorry, Rod. I'm trying to check here, mate, to see who did time you out. Still scrolling back, Rod. Can't quite see it yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing that, Rod. Yeah, could be wrong though. Unless it was an accident, but yeah, no, I'm not seeing anybody timing you out. Yeah, no, can't see that, Rod, unless it's too far back for me to see, but I've got no idea. Is it on Sky Sports? No, Book Daily, it isn't, mate. It's on beIN Sports, or Premier Sports. Premier Sports, I should say. 4-1, a definitive win, said Liz Golden. Do I trust Lovren? Sort of, is my honest answer. I trust him more so alongside Van Dijk than I would not alongside Van Dijk, if that makes sense. Is that Dara O'Brien, said Rick. You know what, Rick? I actually watched the new series of Mock the Week, and Dara O'Brien's after aging a lot in the last couple of years, so I'm going to say no for once, mate. I'm not accepting the Dara O'Brien lookalike comments. I know you're only joking though, Rick. Good afternoon, Craig. How's your week after that hectic game? It's really difficult because those moments bring you like tremendous highs, particularly when you're on here and you're filled full of adrenaline and shit like that. And then to get back to normal life, some things feel mundane almost after the highs of penalty shootouts and stuff like that. So a bit of a mixed bag really, mate, to be honest. But thankfully the game's coming thick and fast. As Dara Azizi said, I probably should have said this earlier on in the stream, but congratulations to South Africa on becoming the World Cup champions. Beat England convincingly. I think it was 32-12, something like that. I actually watched it because I couldn't sleep last night. I've been awake since 7, so I did watch the game. And they deserved to win. England made mistake after mistake. South Africa absolutely strangled them and deserved their victory. Funnily enough, South Africa winning the World Cup actually ended up with the first Irishman ever to collect the World Cup winners medal in rugby, and that was Felix Jones, who was, I think, a coach or a consultant as part of the South African setup. So Felix Jones, who I actually have known in sort of in a previous life, but I have met and known Felix, used to talk to him on a regular basis. Yeah, so congratulations to him on getting a World Cup winners medal, albeit as part of the coaching setup with South Africa, but still great. What else have we got? I don't know. So sorry, I'm reading a WhatsApp message here. Gonna do. Yeah, we leave Rod alone. Basically, is the answer, Brian. England deserved to lose the final to Casper. Indeed, they did. Anyway, back to the football. We could talk about England losing plenty if you want, but I'd rather concentrate on Liverpool. A lot of people will be tuning in wondering what the fuck's going on, and it's our job to keep them up to date. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I will be taking you through today's game. We won't be showing the game live on the channel because we don't break any copyright rules. Super chats are on, ads are turned off, so you won't be getting any ads or anything from us during the game, which will be giving you guys the freedom to just sit back and enjoy. Any super chats we will read out, as well as any of those, I still don't know what they're called, little cartoon giphy images where pigeons are high-fiving and shit. I don't know what they're called, them things as well. What's rugby? Exactly, Pepperette, don't worry about it, mate, not important. What score do I think it'll be? 3-1 was my prediction, but I might go 2-0, you know, no Jack Grealish. I might go 2-0 to Liverpool. What have we got? Mbappe 2020, hopefully, said live game. Super stickers, yeah, that's what they're called, Connor. I'm never going to remember the name of them, you know that at this point. Big up Craig, you sexy mince. Minx, but I'll take mince. I mean, it could be mince. Actually, speaking of mince, is it too early to have mince pies? Because I'm not going to fucking lie, I had a couple of mince pies last night. I do like an old Christmas mince pie. I try and hold myself back till at least November, but, you know, when you got a belly like this, you need an old mince pie every now and again. Mbappe would want 300 grand a week, said Nathan Carter. I'm sure Nike could sort that out for me. You know what I mean? Maybe 270 grand a week and infinite pairs of Air Max or something like that from. Saw United against Bournemouth earlier. Absolutely fantastic, said Dan. Yeah, it's great to see United losing again, isn't it? And Wilson nearly scored, actually. It took a good stop from David De Gea down to his left to stop Wilson making it 2-0. What was the United score? 1-0 to Bournemouth, mate. 1-0. It's never too early to eat a mince pie. Good man, Sam. That's the answer I was hoping to hear. Never too early to eat a mince pie. That should always be the answer, mate. Well in. Right, let me just get everything, make sure I'm all set up and good and ready to go for when the game kicks off. We've got 14 minutes to go till kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, so please do keep your score predictions coming in and your thoughts on the Liverpool starting 11. Let me run through that 11 one more time for you. Alisson, Trent, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson. Midfield trio of Lallana, Henderson and Gini Wijnaldum, and then Mana, Saleh and Bobby Firmino. On the bench today for Liverpool, Adrian, Fabinho, so he is on the bench. James Milner, Naby Keita, Joe Gomez, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Divock Origi. So, yeah, I mean, pretty strong bench there to be fair. Is it too early to be belting out Fairy Tale of New York? In your own personal time, no. In a shopping centre, they can fuck right off with the Christmas songs, Connor, mate. I mean, literally my wife was saying that she was in a couple of shops yesterday and they were putting up the Christmas stuff immediately after the Halloween stuff was coming down. Straight away. No fucking about, like, same day type of stuff. You're eating mince pies at Halloween, said CFM17. Good man. I'm glad to see I'm not alone and there's a few more mince pie-aholics out there in the world. I do love a Christmas mince pie. Danny Ings hat-trick against City be very nice. It'd be very unpredictable and very unlikely as well. City are at home in that one. But, yeah, look, I mean, it would be nice, but don't think it's going to happen. Your thoughts on our midfield trio? I would have just changed Lallana for Chamberlain, mate, but I'm not Jurgen Klopp. Where's the Diet Chav? Still on these fucking weird mini little bottles of Diet Chav, but to be honest, I've been guzzling back the coffee since I've been awake, so haven't touched the Diet Chav yet. They were blaring out Christmas music on Grafton Street on Halloween. God, it's horrible, isn't it? It really is. And then we haven't even gone through Black Friday yet as well. And for our American viewers there as well, you've also got whatchamacallit coming up as well. Thanksgiving before Christmas. I mean, you just don't get a break. It's just one holiday or sale period into the next, really, isn't it? Fairy Tale of New York is honestly one of my favourite songs. It is a beautiful song, an absolute amazing song. There is no song called Galway Bay, by the way, which is an interesting fact for you, because one of the lines of that is, and the boys of the NYCD choir were singing Galway Bay. There is no song called Galway Bay. Who do you think will be Klopp's successor? Don't know, don't care, don't mean that to sound rude, but I only want to think about Jurgen Klopp in the job, mate. And he's got 2.5 years to go, so way too early to talk about a successor. It's not too early for Craig to belt out a Bobby Firmino song. What was that? Sorry, what? There's something that the cop wants you to know. He's the best there is, he's Bobby Firmino. Our number 9. Pass him the ball and he'll score every time. Si, senor. You fuckers asked for that now. Don't blame me on it, you know what I mean? And shout out to Jamie Webster, actually, whose first single came out on the 1st of November. It's on Spotify. Search for it. It is an absolute belter of a tune, so do check out Jamie Webster's new song. I won't be running him in the charts close anytime soon, but we always want to support Jamie in anything that he does, and it's an absolute belter of a song, so please do go and check it out. If you've got Spotify, just search Jamie Webster, it'll come up. It's a really catchy, good song, and it was number 9 in the streaming charts last I'd seen, so congratulations to Jamie on that one. Very well deserved. What's my score prediction for Spurs against Everton? That's tomorrow, isn't it? As Everton versus Spurs. Everton are at home, I think. Probably both teams to scoring over 2.5 goals. Somebody to nick a 2-1. I don't know who, Matthew. But yeah, with Everton being at home makes it a bit more tricky. But yeah, I'd say both teams are scoring over 2.5 goals would be a guess. Do I have Sixie? I don't have her, but she is like 7 or 8 feet away from me on top of my fireplace. He's number 9, yeah. Jamie Webster's new song on the charts, and Craig, he's number 9. There you go. I mean, you couldn't make that shit up, could you? There is a song called Galway Bay, Craig, by the New York Police Choir. It's not a real song. I mean, it's an interesting fact that's well known about Fairy Tale of New York, mate. Google it. It is there. It's a well known fact about the song. But look, somebody could have written a song since. I don't know, but one of the facts that I always read about the song is, and I've seen this on MTV and other channels, that there is no song called Galway Bay. So there you go. How many times? It depends what we're talking about, John. I mean, if we're talking about the old Premier League, well, the first division, shall we say, 18. European Cup, 6, of course. Give the ball to Bobby and he will definitely motherfucking score, Paul. Absolutely. Now, before we start this stream, if there is any people of a sensitive viewing nature who don't like bad language, this isn't going to be the stream for you, I'm afraid, ladies and gents. If you've got kids with you or whatever, I do curse quite a lot. I do use the word cunt quite a lot. I probably will be using it towards the referee on varying occasions. So yeah, if that's not for you, if you've got kids with you, this is your time to heed the warning. After this, anybody who basically tries to tell me to use bad language or stop using bad language will be just thrown out. It's that simple. Love the chair, said Paul Booth. Thank you, mate, from Serendipity Furniture. Please do check them out. They're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Paul and Beth are a family-run company that make the chair, and it is a great chair. I love it. I'm gonna tell what's the phrase I'm looking for? Cherish the chair forever. Can see Trent becoming a Liverpool legend. Oh, absolutely, Dan. I mean, to think that it was only 3 years ago last month, the end of last month, that Trent made his debut for Liverpool, and he's still only 21 years of age, and the stats that he's putting up are mental. The warning contains the foul language. You've got to get it right in there from the start, K-Mac. Do you know what I mean? In our own unique way, mate. Hey, motherfuckers, there's going to be some fucking cunt language on this stream. If you don't like it, if it's not for you cunts, then go fuck yourself. That's basically the way I want to word it, but I try and go a bit nicer than that. Craig looks like a sexy Dr. Evil. $1 billion. Could there be such a thing as a fucking sexy Dr. Evil, though? That is odd. Galway Bay is a very famous song sung by Bing Crosby. It was sung by the fucking New York Choir a minute ago, mate. Make up your mind, for Christ's sake. Connor, I'm trusting you on this one. Google Galway Bay song. And yeah, let me know if it's real, because it's one of the facts that keeps popping up around that song every Christmas. Anyway, Andy O'Neill said, hey, can we all avoid the Rugby World Cup chat throughout the stream if possible, please? Want to watch it later on. We've already spoken about it, Andy, but I will promise you I won't speak about it again, mate, so you can watch it later on. And you have super chatted, so ladies and gents, if you can show that little bit of respect towards Andy, who just wants to watch it later on, then I promise you I won't mention it, mate. So if you can keep your eye away from the chat, I won't mention it anymore. That much I can definitely assure you. Thank you for the first super chat of the day, Andy. Rabbit on with the second one straight in, said kudos to Bournemouth for beating a mid-table team. Yeah, I love it, mate. Keep it coming. Love it. The wheels are off the bus. The wheels on the bus don't go round and round for Ollie, but the banter will definitely be coming around and around from us anyway. What kit are Liverpool playing in? I don't know. I haven't seen them out on the pitch warming up yet, so I would imagine the white one, I'd a guess, but I haven't seen the players warming up yet, so I don't know. I'm sure somebody will, though. Jacob, don't be a dick, mate. Don't be a dick about it. Otherwise, you'll just get booted out. Somebody asked nicely not to talk about the game. Drink up, Craig, said Gary Richards. I'm not thirsty, mate. I've just guzzled down a couple of cups of coffee before we started this. Bernard Shaw said, come on, Villa, welcome in, mate. Where does Bobby lie in the best Liverpool strikers of all time, in my opinion? It's really hard, Gurpreet, because he's not a normal number 9, if you get where I'm coming from. Like, he's not just an out-and-out goal scorer, so how do you judge him? Do you judge him against the Robbie Fowlers, the Michael Owens, the Ian Rushes, the people who've banged up ridiculous amounts of goals? I don't think you can. Galway Bay is a 1948 hit by Bing Crosby, beloved of Irish immigrants. Then I've got to apologise to Elijah John 5. Colin Crosby is our fact researcher, so MTV need to get their shit together. But Elijah John 5, when you're right, sir. So I tip my hat to you. White away kit for those kind enough to let us know as well. Thank you very much. Afternoon all doesn't make top 5, if that makes sense. I don't know what that's about. Craig, what's up, mate? Haven't spoken in ages. Cam, I'm doing really well, thank you, buddy. How are you? Farming for Life's going 2-0 to Liverpool. Looks, said Bobby Firmino, is incomparable. I'm with you. Teams are coming out onto the pitch now. Actually, we've got 5 minutes to go to kick off. Liverpool are wearing the white shirt. I can confirm that now. Haven't seen the guys walking out onto the Villa Park turf. Right, ladies and gents, as always, I'll do my best to take you through the game with some alternative commentary. We'll dip in and out of the chat. We'll do our best to keep you up to date with what's going on. Again, we won't be showing the game, so there's no point in asking. We don't break the rules on here. Craig, how are you doing, you egg? I'd be doing a lot better, mate, if your banter was anything above B level. I mean, I'm being generous giving you B level because it's awful. What channel? It's on Premier Sports 1 in Ireland. Can't speak outside of Ireland, of course. Grealish mission for them is a big blow, said Ella. It absolutely is. Villa lineup, one more time I'll run through it. Heaton, Gilbert, Engels, Mings, Target, Nakamba, McGinn, Louise, Trezeguet, Wesley and El Ghazi. That's the Villa lineup. No Jack Grealish. Just to remind everybody about that. For Liverpool, Alisson, Trent, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson, Lallana, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Sadio Mane, Salah and Firmino. And on the bench for the Reds, Adrian, Fabinho, Milner, Keita, Gomez, Chamberlain and Origi. So really strong bench for Liverpool to choose from today as well. Yes, just sit back, relax. I hope you can enjoy it. I'll take you through the game as best as I can. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, ladies and gents, we're on the road towards 30k, which will allow us to get memberships turned on the channel for you guys to keep asking us about them. So if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up as well. I don't think we'll hit the mad numbers we hit during the week for the Arsenal game, but we'll do our best. We'll be back with a post-match show straight after the game as well. So loads of stuff coming up on the channel for everybody. No late night agenda tonight for those who are asking, because one, we'll be doing loads today anyway, and there's boxing on tonight, and you know, if I can find any excuse to watch the boxing, I'll be doing that. What's my take on Xhaka's reaction? I talked about it in length, mate, on last night's stream. If you have the chance to go back and look through it, basically it's not acceptable for a club captain, but he was getting a lot of abuse and nobody deserves to get that level of abuse. That's the long and short of it, really, but it is still unacceptable for a club captain. Brewster on as a sub. No, he's not on the bench. He won't be coming on today. He didn't make the bench. I'm predicting 3-1 to Joshua Hoy. I'll buy a membership, said Brewster's Elliot. Thank you, mate, but we're still 4.5k, a little bit over that, away from being able to get that turned on, because if you're anything other than a gaming channel, you have to hit 30,000 subscribers before you're allowed to get the memberships thing turned on. Yes, that is Matt Target, Connor. Matt Target indeed is playing at left back for Aston Villa. Prediction on Lallana's performance, please. I just hope he doesn't dwell on the ball like he did on a couple of occasions during the week. It'll be interesting to see what happens with regards to if he plays in the 6 or if Hendo drops back and plays in the 6. Fortnite Legend sub, thank you very much, mate. Craig is our love egg, said Caden. See, that's the type of egg talk we like, Caden. Well in. Who is the referee? It's a really good question, actually. I haven't seen who the ref is, but give me 2 seconds and I'll let you know. It should be back on here if I open this up. 1 second. Villa, Liverpool, referee, Jonathan Moss. So, not a great one if you're asking my opinion on Jonathan Moss, or John Moss as he's actually called, really. But, yeah, no, John Moss. So, I wouldn't be holding my breath for an outstanding refereeing performance. Who do I think the goal scorers are going to be? I always going to back Mane these days because he's in tremendous form. So, Mane, who did I say the other day, actually? I think I said Mane, Firmino and Robbo as a guess. But the game starts in a minute, basically, mate. They're just having... I have no audio on, so I'm not being ignorant here, but... it's poppy time in England. Is that Armistice Day? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But there's a moment of remembrance or a minute's silence going on at the moment. Obviously, in memory of those who lost their lives, I think, during one of the World Wars. If, again, my history is correct, which it usually isn't. What have we got? The Red Egghead Lovable Chav Man should be your nickname. The Red Egghead? But I'm not red. That makes no sense, PJ. And Professor Baldy, or Dr. Baldy, is a much better name, I think. Right, anyway. What have we got? What do we do? Craig, you and I are in the Ball Guys. You know, don't say United as the club, mate. We can call it the Ball Guy Club, but not the Ball Guy United Club, Mark. We can't go with that one. But I'm very well, thank you, mate. How are you? I'm not even going to try and read that out. Pepper Red. That's to Expelliarmus. Is that the right one, actually? Hey, Mr. Baldy, said Finn. Hello, how are you? Just paid £100 for a Juventus Higuain shirt. It is mad money, isn't it, Roberto? Absolute mad money. Anyway, game's about to get underway, so let me get ready. Get the clock ready. Sit back, relax. I'll do my best to try to take you through the game. Keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the stream. Fingers crossed for Liverpool win. The Reds playing from right to left, and we're underway. Immediately, ball goes back. Deggsy Lovren goes long and aims towards Bobby Firmino. Firmino loses out early in the first challenge and Robertson heads it straight back into that attacking zone. Villa manages to regather the ball. Now it's with Tyrone Mings, who looks to play his way out. Plays it out left hand side. Trent comes across. Villa get a little bit of space down that left hand side early doors. Henderson tracks back. Ball inside. Well done, Sadio Mane. Ooh, Villa get a strike away and it's saved by Adrian. Or not Adrian, Alisson. I'm so used to saying Adrian now. Alisson. Good tracking back by Sadio. He got a toe on the ball. Couldn't quite clear it. Fell to a Villa player who managed to kind of go around Virgil van Dijk, who was just standing there in front of him, and get the shot away, but it was saved by Alisson, and now the ball's gone out for a throw into Liverpool left hand side near the corner flag. It was El Ghazi with that early strike for Villa. Is it on TV? Only in Ireland, the US, and it's not in the UK, basically, is where I'm trying to go with this, mate. Right, so Liverpool playing the way out now. Robertson, Gini Wijnaldum, Adam Lallana, Gini, back to Lallana. Again, Liverpool forced to go long, blocked by Villa, throw into Liverpool left hand side. Predictions, ladies and gents, please do keep them coming. I'm going for a 2-0 or a 3-1 victory for the Reds. Again, ball back with Alisson, who did well to come and gather that. Throws the ball out quickly, right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think it's fair to say Villa have started off quickly here. Salah has it now right hand side for Liverpool. He goes past a couple of players, cuts infield, looking for options. Feeds it to Gini. Gini gives it back to Mo. Mo looks up, feeds it out to Andy Robertson. Back to Gini Wijnaldum. Mo still now out on the left hand side as Trent pushes out right. Van Dijk has it now. Dejan Lovren. Jordan Henderson. Back across to Virgil van Dijk. He has a look forward to see what's on. Lallana shows, doesn't use him as an option. Rolls it out right hand side to Lovren. Lovren to Henderson. Hendo. Back to Dejan Lovren. Liverpool just playing around with it in and around the halfway line. Good ball out now right hand side to Trent. Trent tries an early ball into the box. Cleared by Tyrone Mings. Only as far as Lallana, who recycles the ball to Virgil van Dijk, and Liverpool look to start again. Beautiful diagonal ball by Van Dijk out to Trent. Trent looks up, can't quite get the crossing, gives it to Henderson. Cleared by Aston Villa. Ball goes out, throw into Liverpool right hand side, just in line with the 18-yard box. Throw in taken. Trent, Henderson, little 1-2s. Nice little reverse pass for Trent there from Jordan Henderson. Cross into the box deep from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Villa clear it. Falls to Robbo. Robbo rolls it out left hand side to Sadio Mane. Mane to Firmino. Firmino still has it left hand side. Rolls it back to Andy Robertson. Robertson to Lallana. Lallana to Henderson. Henderson does a bit of a Cruyff turn. Gives it to his mate Lallana. Lallana rolls it out left hand side. Robbo. Salah tries a flick but nobody reads it and the Villa defence managed to put it out for a throw into Liverpool. Good bright start this actually, to be fair. Villa had the first minute. Liverpool have shaded the last two. Lallana has the ball now. He rolls it back to Virgil van Dijk. Lallana. Nice little ball up the line to Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum tries to nutmeg the Villa defender, but he still comes and wins it back. Well done, Gini. Nice little 1-2. Firmino now inside the Villa penalty area. Very good tackle that by the Villa defender. Had to get that ball perfectly or it was going to be a penalty, and he did so, and then he was fouled by Roberto Firmino. So free kick to Aston Villa. Good work that, but it was McGinn actually who was in there making the tackle. Liverpool will score early, said Domestic Butler. Who's playing in the 6? It looks like Lallana to me, mate. Henderson looks like he's on that right hand side again. Tyrone Mings now with the ball for Aston Villa. 4 minutes gone so far. Score still 0-0, of course. Tom Heaton now. He goes long upfield. Robertson lets the ball bounce out and that'll be a throw into Liverpool. Robbo looks to take it quick, but Villa close down. Still, Robbo's looking for something to show. Sadio makes a run. Still no throw in from Robbo yet, so bear with me. It's taken to Lallana. Back to Andy Robertson. Robbo takes a touch. Pings the ball across the field to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Absolutely wonderful stuff there by Robbo. Trent tries to go inside to Salah, but it's blocked. That'll be a throw into Liverpool right hand side. Trent takes it quickly, gives it to Lallana. Lallana spreads it across left hand side now to Gini Wijnaldum. To Sadio, back to Gini. Again, Liverpool starting to dominate the ball. Sadio Mane now looks up, rolls it out to Dejan Lovren, who's inside the Aston Villa half. He tries the ball into the box. Oh, Salah let it bounce, or Salah left it. I think he may have been leaving it for Bobby, but it shocked Bobby, who didn't realise Salah was going to leave it, and it ends up going out for a goal kick. Let me look at the replay. It was a good ball into a good area by Lovren. Actually, I think Salah tried to control it, couldn't quite bring it down, and that in turn put Bobby off, and it went out for a goal kick. What have we got? Lovren number 6. Yes, he doesn't mean literal number 6, mate. He means playing in the role number 6, i.e. defensive midfielder. He doesn't mean who wears number 6. Yeah, sorry, it's a bit of a loaded question. He means the defensive midfield role, or the regista role. That's what he's trying to talk about today, not the actual number 6. Right, throw into Liverpool, right hand side. Throw in taken by Trent, finds Sadio Mane. Again, Bobby Firmino has a bit of space now. He bursts through, rolls it left side to Robbo. Robbo cut inside, he's brought down. Ball breaks to Salah. Oh, he can't quite get a strike away. Again, Salah's control and close control lately hasn't been great, but again, another promising attack from Liverpool. Fair play to John Moss there. He allowed play to carry on after Robbo was fouled to allow the advantage to Mo Salah, but unfortunately Salah... Oh, was he... Corner to the red. Sorry, John Moss pointed like it might have been a free kick there to Villa, but it's a corner to Liverpool. First one of the game. Taking it from our left hand side, Trent Alexander-Arnold standing over the corner. Of course, Verge is up, Deggsy's up, corner in from Trent. Our own 2 players block it in the box, falls to Gini Wijnaldum. He loses out, and Villa try to break down the right hand side. Jordan Henderson tracks back well. Oh, tries the ball back to Alisson. Can Alisson get there? Oh, he can just about. Heart and moment stuff there from Henderson, but well done, Alisson. Gives the ball to Robbo, who tries the ball over the top, but that'll go all the way through to Tom Heaton. Hendo almost had his James Milner moment there from the other night. What kit are we wearing? The white one, mate. The white one today. Right, Tyrone Mings now with the ball at the back for Aston Villa. 7.5 minutes gone at Villa Park. Still 0-0. As always, ladies and gents, please do feel free to keep us up to date with what's going on around the other games if you want to do so. Martin Atkinson's the VAR today. Oh, that does not fill me full of confidence, mate. Right, Villa have it now right hand side. Good switch of play all the way across by them to the left hand side. Now Matt Targett goes booting down the left. Liverpool get bodies across. Villa try an early cross. Deflected out. Corner kick to Aston Villa. Right, we had one a moment ago. Now it's our turn to defend. I think we should sign King or Rashford. There's no way we'll ever sign Marcus Rashford, mate. I'm not saying he's a shit player. I mean, do you think United are honestly going to sell Rashford to Liverpool? Right corner to Villa on their left hand side. Our right hand side. They go short. Ball goes back to the edge of the box. It's whipped in. Oh my goodness, that could have so easily been a goal. Wesley headed thin air. Now I want to see the replay to see if we'd stepped up enough to catch them offside or not, but bear with me. So the ball gets played back out. Okay, there's definitely at least one Villa player offside who tries to make contact with the ball, so probably would have become active and hopefully would have had it ruled out. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a goal kick to Liverpool. Right, Trent. Back to Lovren. Lovren back to Alisson. Alisson doesn't fuck about. Goes long upfield. Ball breaks in midfield. Villa managed to regain it. Liverpool have turned it over. Gini. Inside to Henderson. Henderson switches it out right hand side to Mohamed Salah. Salah now has a chance to run. Again, his close control's awful. That's twice now. What's going on with Mo? Like, literally, he was getting the ball caught under his own feet. Like, not much pressure on him. It's not that there's tackles flying in on him. He's just not watching what's going on. Very unlike Mo Salah. What kit is Atkinson wearing? Somebody said. Beautiful. I don't know. It could be a mixture of his United pyjamas and something else. I don't know. As Joanne said, I can't always get to all the questions and stuff during the watch along, folks. I genuinely try to get through as many as I can, but I've got to comment on the game as well. Without trying to sound like a money hungry shit, if you do want it to be definitely read out, super chats are there. I don't like to publicise them. I'm only mentioning it because Joanne's after saying that I can't, and rightly that I can't get through all the comments. So sorry. I will try and get through as many as I can. Right, Robbo has it now in the left back position for Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk rolls it across to Dejan Lovren. The game is on TV, Calvin, mate, but not in the UK, unfortunately. It's on Premier Sport 1 here in Ireland. Van Dijk has it. He rolls it out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robertson goes up the line towards Sadio, who tries to flick to Gini, but Gini didn't quite get that memo. And the ball goes back to Tom Heaton, who launches it long upfield. Van Dijk takes it down on his chest, feeds it to Henderson. Henderson runs into a little bit of trouble. Can he get bailed out? Trent's tracking back. Trezeguet has it down that left-hand side, puts it out off Jordan Henderson, and that'll be a throw into Villa, and Henderson shakes his head in probably annoyance with himself, to be fair. Bob said it's on Fox Sports Gold in America. beIN Sports 2, said Pepper Red as well, for those in the region of the world that has beIN Sports. And I think maybe is it on NBCSN or whatever it's called in America. We're away, Campbell, mate. We're away. If you look at the image, the scoreboard on our image there, it shows you the Villa are the home team, we're the away team. Liverpool win. Hopefully Southampton will get a result, said Devin Cambion. I hope so, mate, but I wouldn't be holding my breath on anything other than Manchester City giving Southampton a bit of a spanking, to be fair. NBCSN Gold is an extra subscription service at Far Isle with regards to American viewers. Dejan Lovren has it now for Liverpool inside his own half. Rolls it across to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini rolls the ball out left hand side to Robbo. This has the feeling of a game that if we don't get a goal early on, could be one of these where it gets to 60, 70, 75 and we try to wear them down. Throw into Villa now, left hand side. Looked like that was a Liverpool throw to me, but anyway, the line-out signalled it's a Villa throw. HCJV reckons City finished this season with 76 points, which would definitely mean we're winning the league, mate, if that's the case. The score is 0-0, mate. Look up in the top right-hand corner if you're watching the stream, and you'll see the scoreboard. If you're just listening to it on audio, then my bad. The score is still 0-0. Right, Lovren has it now. Ball back to Alisson. Alisson takes a touch, goes long out right-hand side towards Mo Salah, who's a touch again, lets him down, and allows Villa to start a break down that right-hand side. And end up with a throw into Villa. What is up with Mo? He's just not at the races so far today. Okay, 3TAG. If you ask that one more time, mate, you're going to get removed. I've told you the fucking score twice. It's also in big fucking numbers in the top right hand of the screen. And you also, I'm sure, have access to a device that you can fucking Google that for yourself, pal. Like, I'm not your babysitter. I'm here to help, to do as much as I can, but I'm not your fucking babysitter. Southampton scored. Nice! 1-0 to Southampton, according to everybody in the chat. Interesting to see if that's going to make Manchester City angry and they come back and give them a spanking, or if Saints can hold on to something there. But interesting nonetheless. 1-0 to Southampton. Let me just check that just to make sure, because I mean it would take a lot of you guys to be lying to me, but right, update, come on. Where's the Manchester City one? Yep, 1-0. James Ward-Prowse. I'm guessing it was probably a set piece, was it? No, it's 1-0. It's definitely 1-0 in the City game. 1-0 to Southampton. James Ward-Prowse with the goal. No way Southampton hold on to that lead. I'm with you, mate. I don't think they do either. But look, we need to concentrate on our own result. And all that we can do is carry on getting our 3 points and let the rest of the league take care of itself. Almost 15 minutes gone here at Villa Park. Still Aston Villa 0, Liverpool 0. No real clean chances for either side. Throw into Villa now in the left back spot near the 18-yard box. That's like... This has to be a match of the day moment later on for Matt Target. He threw the ball straight out of play, kind of looped it up into the air. It's one of the most ridiculous throw-ins you'll see. Anyway, Lallana has it for Liverpool. Plays the ball at right hand side to Hendo. Hendo goes to Trent. Trent pulls the ball back. Villa clear it. Again, we can't be putting these aerial balls in. Sadio, unlucky! Sadio, should he have done better? Maybe I'm being very critical. It was a ball floated into the box by Jordan Henderson. Sadio headed it, but he was diving kind of away from the ball as he headed it. Looking at the ball back in now. He's definitely onside for this part. Yeah, it's a very difficult header, but you know what? He probably should have done better. Oh, I don't know. It's difficult. It's a difficult header. But we do judge these lads by the very highest level. Anyway, it's still 0-0. We move on. 16 minutes gone. Robbo has it now in the left back position. Ladies and gents, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you want City to lose, hit the subscribe button. If you want us to win the league, hit the subscribe button. And if you want us to get to 30k so we can get the memberships, hit the subscribe button. City will be back and thrash them, said Tracy. I think probably so, but it's still fun for a few minutes, isn't it? Lallana has it now. Farrell said he's happy for True Geordie because Newcastle are up, which is good news for Brian. Always happy if Newcastle are doing well. Good to see the big man happy as well. Right, Van Dijk now. He rolls the ball out to Sadio Mane. Mane looks up. Shelley, wow, thank you so much. A $20 super chat, wow. And you didn't even put in a comment, but Shelley, thank you so much. You're so very kind. Ball back with Adam Lallana now. Gini Wijnaldum. Jordan Henderson. That's so generous, Shelley. Thank you so much. Virgil van Dijk now carries the ball forward. Little ball over the top looking for Mo. Mo pulls away. Strike. Heaton saves. Do you know what? That was actually really good work from Mo, even to get a strike in from the angle he was at and make Tom Heaton make a save. So good play that from Mo Salah. Neve said, Craig, where do you think Leicester will place in the league? I hope they pinch a top 4 spot, Neve. I really do. From both our friend Anthony's perspective, Leicester City FC Boya, Lee Chappie as well, who's another guy that we like as a Leicester fan, but just like to see them do well because they're a good club. Much love from Senegal. Go Sadio, said Stephanie Juff. Hello, welcome. Or is it Stefan? Excuse me if I've got that one wrong. But thank you for the kind words. Right, free kick to Liverpool here. There was a little incident with Wesley and Van Dijk, and then Wesley quickly remembered, fuck with Virgil van Dijk. Free kick, very central here for Liverpool. Way too far out for a shot. Kind of halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Van Dijk's telling them to calm down while he gets into an attacking position here along the 18-yard box. Sheffield United are 1-0 up at home to Burnley. Ball's fired out. Lovren heads it back across, but he heads it straight out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to Aston Villa. It's Lewis said, how do I think Villa will do this season? Lower half, but I think they'll be safe, if that makes sense, mate. And look, nobody has a divine right to be in the Premier League, but it does feel like Aston Villa should be in the Premier League, if you get where I'm coming from. Your chair is boss. Thank you, Pat. It is a belter of a chair, mate. It's got the Liverbird in it as well, and it's got my family surname embroidered onto the chair as well. Van Dijk heads the ball down now, but it only goes as far as Wesley left hand side. Can somebody do me a favour there and remove Nathan Brooks from the chat for false score, please? Free kick to Aston Villa. Almost 20 minutes gone at Anfield. Not at Anfield, the Villa Park. Dan, mate, if you're putting the score in like that, put prediction in after it, buddy, just so nobody thinks you're putting in fake scores and kicks you out. I can tell that it's a prediction, mate, but just stick the word in after it. What have we got? Someone said €10, mate. Come on, the Saints. City are so bad. I missed the first 20 minutes. How was it? Of this game, we've been alright, to be honest. We've created a little bit. This is a situation the Villa can get bodies into the box, though, so we need to defend this well. Free kick out on the left-hand side. It was one free kick that's led to another free kick. And Liverpool need to defend. They're going to hold the line across the 18-yard box here. Caden Dobbs said prediction 3-1 to the Reds. Hassan's going for 3-0. Arsenal are 1-0 up, said John Allen. Right, free kick for Villa here. Liverpool holding the line across the 18-yard box. Ball in deep towards the back post. Strike, goal. 1-0 Villa, by the looks of it. Trezeguet. We wait for VAR, but it's looking like 1-0 Villa. Again, we've got to wait. It's looking like 1-0 Villa. I haven't seen a replay yet. Depending on who scores this. So, I think Trezeguet could be onside. It looks like he probably is onside. Yeah, he's on. Oh, it's hard to tell. There's so many bodies in there. I'm gathering this is going to be given. If it is, it's awful defending and we need to track the run. So here's the VAR check. Yeah, this is going to be a goal. Yeah, this is going to be a goal. I mean, they're checking it, but it's going to be a goal. Just to figure out who scored, like, it's so difficult. I think he's... Because Trezeguet runs from deep. It looks to me like this will be given, but it's so difficult to see. Where's 17? I think it'll be given. It looks like he's onside to me. My guess is this will be given. Goal. Yeah, I thought it was going to be given, to be fair. 1-0 Villa. Now it's up to us to get back into this. Awful defending again. Something that's been letting us down this season. From a set piece this time. Shocking. 1-0 Villa. Trezeguet with the goal on 21st minute. Fucking shocking. How could we defend that badly from a set piece of the back post? Anyway, there's plenty of time in this. Firmino. Ball goes back to Tom Heaton. Shocking defending at the back post there. Like, to allow him to have a free shot. Anybody... I didn't get a chance to see who was marking Trezeguet. Can anybody let me know that in the chat? I don't know why Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't started, mate. I'm baffled like you as to why he hasn't. I would have had him on immediately from the start instead of Lallana, but you know, Jurgen Klopp's the manager. Will this put a bit of impetus into Liverpool's play, or will it give Villa a spark? Let's wait and see. Paul thinks it was Lovren that was marking him. I'm just waiting to find out. I genuinely don't know who was marking him. Robbo has it now left hand side. He pulls it back in for Sadio. Still loads of time in this game, so no need to panic just yet. Robbo. Lallana. Little ball to fucking nobody from Adam Lallana except Tom Heaton. Awful ball from Lallana. 24 minutes gone. Villa lead by a Trezeguet goal to 0. Came from a set piece that was a cheap foul given away by Sadio Mane from one set piece to another set piece, but then the defending was shambolic after that. A couple of people just saying it was Dejan. If that's the case, then, you know, not good enough. Simple as that. Again, sorry, just trying to read through a few of your scores or a few of your comments. Villa fan in, Fred29, or maybe you're not a Villa fan, but welcome in, mate, nonetheless. Ball down behind for Salah now. Can he get to it? No, good defending that by Tyrone Mings. Oh, it's pinched by Trent, come on Liverpool, come on. Trent has a strike, deflection, it goes over for a corner, unlucky. Good stuff by Trent though, taking the ball, running at that Aston Villa defence and then getting a shot away. Corner kick to Liverpool here now. Come on the Reds. Thank you Leon mate, I love the chair as well, really appreciate the kind words. Right, Trent Alexander-Arnold over the corner for Liverpool. Ball in. Oh, so unlucky. A header and it was going in and Tyrone Mings was on the line and it hits his leg and goes out for another corner. Again, I think it was Sadio with the initial header. It'll be another corner to Liverpool. This time we play it back. Robertson, I don't know why we're doing this, but Henderson goes deep. Overhits it and it goes out for a goal kick. We've got an opportunity to put the ball into the box. We take it short and then end up playing it back towards the fucking halfway line. And Henderson just launches it out of play, basically. What's the point? What is the fucking point? Now looking at this free kick again. Definitely wasn't Lovren. It definitely wasn't Lovren that was marking Trezeguet. Lovren was very central and Trezeguet ran from deep at the back. So yeah, whoever's blaming Degsy, I don't think it was Lovren's man in that situation. Just seen the replay of it. Right, Henderson heads the ball up in the air. Villa bring it back down. How is that not a foul, John Moss? Like, he literally fucking pushed Dejan Lovren to the ground in front of you, you fucking fat little shit. And I can call him a fat little shit, being a fat little shit myself. Fucking can't even keep up a play, John Moss. He basically just runs in the middle third of the pitch. Robbo now rolls the ball down inside the Firmino. Firmino, it's a misplaced pass, allows Villa to regroup. Villa go long. Dejan Lovren now. He knocks the ball out left hand side towards Andy Robertson. Robertson, little ball to Sadio Mane. Mane. Oh! Is he offside? Firmino scored. Lino has his flag up. It should go to VAR this. It's not 1-1 for those who are saying it. It is not 1-1. It's been given as offside. I'm looking at the run. This is going to be very tight. If this goes to VAR, this is going to be very tight. I think this is a goal, you know. I think this gets given. This is very tight. Surely he's onside. Surely he's onside. Oh, he's got to give this as offside, look. By like a millimetre. Fuck off. No goal. Fuck off. We're talking a gee here. That's what we're talking there, like. Fuck. It is what it is. We can't complain about VAR. If the decisions are right, they're right. Whether it's an inch, whether it's a mile, it doesn't matter. If they're right, they're right. It's just fucking frustrating. Oh, so close. Still time. Oh yeah, Martin Atkinson's a VAR room. Of course, yeah. I should have known that before it even went to VAR. Klopp's obviously having his own lads looking at that now. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever, but fuck Martin Atkinson. And let me say that again. Fuck Martin Atkinson. God, that was tight. From the angle I was seeing it, I was sure it was getting given, but they just kept moving it until basically it showed Firmino was being offside. Henderson now launches the ball forward towards Mane. Now, how's that not a penalty? Oh, he's given a free out. Of course you've given a free out. Looks like Mane was bundled over, but you've given a free out, you useless cunt. So Mane pinches the ball and then Tyrone Mings puts his leg between them and it's a foul out. Love it. Love it. Refereeing of absolute fucking kiboshness. Sadio Mane gets to the ball first. If that was Daniel James, there'd be 3 penalties in a row given there. For fuck's sake. Absolute ridiculousness. Throw into Liverpool back in the left back position. Still an hour to go here, ladies and gents. Loads of time for Liverpool to turn this around. Martin Atkinson. Even in the VAR room he can try and focus. He really is a prick of the highest order. Right, throw in to Liverpool right hand side. It's got to make it all the sweeter when we come back and win this game nonetheless, even despite Martin Atkinson trying to rob us time after fucking time after fucking time. Robertson now plays the ball to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini looks up, rolls the ball out to Sadio. Sadio has a run. Man on, Sadio. Why does somebody not give him a fucking shout there anyway? It goes out left hand side, throw into Liverpool. Lallana now. Looks up, rolls it to Henderson. Henderson back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gini. Henderson. I just know there's, including myself in this, every Liverpool fan around the world now is thinking, why the fuck is Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain not playing? Van Dijk's now giving the ball away. That's how bad things have got. He comes back and wins it back, but Jesus, this is... Come on, Liverpool. Fuck, most of these lads had time off during the week as well, so they got their rest. Sadio. Sadio looks up now. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's a simple fucking 5-yard pass. You've got 6 players to aim at, Sadio, and you boot it out for a fucking goal kick. Come on, mate. He's got 5 Liverpool players around him, and he fucking puts too much on the pass and puts it out for a goal kick. Come on, Sadio. What else we got? Look, we can discuss the goal that was disallowed as much as we want. It was given as offside, and that's all that really matters here. We can't change anything. Right, free kick to Liverpool. Lallana takes it quickly. No, he tries to take it quickly, but again, referees allowing players to stand over the ball to stop it because they don't know what their fucking job entails. Van Dijk. There he is again, little John Moss, just doing a little fucking Teletubby shuffle around the middle third of the pitch, which is where he conducts all his fucking business from. Right, Firmino. Lallana. He's brought down. John Moss says play on. You're a fucking joke, Moss. Honestly. Oh, another foul. This one for Villa that he doesn't give either. Like, what is the point of these referees in the Premier League? They are beyond dog shit. There was a foul for Liverpool that wasn't given, and then a foul for Villa that wasn't given in the space of 3 seconds. John Moss is a fucking joke. Ball in from Robbo, another corner. Honest to fucking God. Premier League referees, and I'm calling this one for each team here. They're a joke, an absolute joke. Again, I'm saying Villa should have had a free as well there, so I'm not being biased here towards Liverpool. John Moss is dog shit. Another corner for Liverpool. Trent standing over it now. 35 minutes almost gone to Villa Park. John Moss gets angry now because he has to walk 10 yards into the penalty area to have a word with the Aston Villa players. He's saying, don't make me walk again, mate. Don't you dare fucking make me walk in here again. I stay in the middle third of the pitch, and that's how I referee. Now, none of this nonsense. Look, Villa players are literally like fucking sexually assaulting Liverpool players in the box there, basically. And he's going, sound, work away. Trent's dispossessed. Villa start to counter-attack. Space on the left-hand side. Ball deep towards the back post. Again, Trezeguet's unmarked. Has a swing and a miss. Hits thin air and it goes out for a goal kick. Sloppiness again. Our own sloppiness that time allowed Villa to counter attack. "35 minutes gone at Villa Park. Still 1-0. Two really close VAR decisions. One allowed Villa's goal. One ruled out a Liverpool goal. I think, to be fair, the Villa one I think was correct decision. The Liverpool one, look, it's very marginal, but it was given as a non-goal, so it is what it is. Still 1-0 to Villa. Goal before half time and the third in the second half, said Graham Sangster. "What's wrong? Hate it when we don't score in the first 30 minutes. There's loads of time, people. Relax. Plenty of time for the Reds to get this sorted." I'm still baffled. I'm genuinely baffled as to what Oxlade-Chamberlain has to do to get a start, though. Henderson now. He knocks the ball long upfield towards Sadio Mane. Mane has the ball left-hand side looking for support. Robbo gives it to him. Mane waits too long once again. Tries to feed the ball into Genie, but that wasn't on. Ball comes back to Sadio. Oh look, he runs into a blind alley. This time goes down. Referee gives a free out and he's going to book Sadio for diving. I fucking give up at this point. I fucking give up. 3 times Sadio had an opportunity to pass that ball to a better player, runs himself into a blind alley and then gets booked for diving. I don't know about that. Let's have a look at this. I mean, if he's dived, I'm going to say he's dived. Nope, connection on his foot. VAR again. Martin Atkinson, of course, has decided no penalty. Funny how somebody got a penalty the other day for pretty much exactly the same fucking thing. And Sadio gets booked. Martin Atkinson, once again. What a cunt. Firmino now. Like, I don't even know what to say about Martin Atkinson anymore. I've given up hope. When I see his name on any of the officials list, we might as well just automatically think we're 1-0 down. There isn't a human being alive that can't tell me there wasn't contact in Sadio Mane's right foot there. And Manchester United, I believe it was them, were given a very similar penalty. No, it wasn't them. It was Wilf Zaha, wasn't it, who was booked for diving and then that was overturned. But I think Salah or James was given a penalty for something equally as similar, shall we say, the other day, if my memory serves me correct. But Martin Atkinson's a prick, so there is that. Right, ball out right hand side now with Trent. Ball deep in. Again, it's cleared. We're knocking on the door, that much I will say. Sadio Mane and Mohamed Salah need to get their act together, because both of their decision making has been piss poor in this game. Firmino, Henderson, Sadio. Again, it was never on, mate. We're playing passes to people when they're just not on. Villa just knocked the ball long now. Alisson comes to retrieve it. Gini Wijnaldum now for Liverpool. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Finds Robertson out on the left hand side. He knocks the ball into Sadio Mane, who's offside. I could see he was offside, and I'm sitting on my fat ass in a chair, mate. So how Robbo couldn't see it when he looked up, I don't know. Our decision making has been awful. Work rate can't fault. We've had enough possession, we've had enough opportunities, but the final decision have been absolute dog shit. How am I watching the game? Archie, it's in Ireland, mate. It's on television. We don't have that 3 PM blackout that the UK have, and it's on Premier Sports 1, mate, in Ireland. Thank you for the super chat though, buddy. Lallana. Ball back in field now. Still Lallana. He rolls the ball out to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk to Gini Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum spins. Gives it to Sadio. Back to Gini. Out left hand side to Robbo. Sadio. Ball upfield. Salah. Be fucking... Honestly, I give up at this point. He was basically fucking hugging Salah. And it's fine. I'm fucking sick of this. Like, what the fuck? How is that not a penalty? How? He was fucking hugging him in the box. And Martin Atkinson sitting there with his fucking little pecker in his hand, with his picture of Sir Alex Ferguson in his right hand going, nah, no penalty. Nah, no penalty. Don't care, not even looking. No penalty, no penalty, no penalty, no penalty. What, Liverpool scored? Hang on, let me just... No, that was offside. No goal. No goal. No goal. Atkinson says no. He's there like that computer, like that fucking sketch from, what are they called? I can't remember the name they showed it. Computer says no. That's basically Martin Atkinson for you. Sitting there, little todger in hand. Atkinson says no. Fucking prick. Somebody asking where Fabinho is. He's on the bench, mate, because he's one booking away from a suspension, which is why Klopp rested him today ahead of the Manchester City game. Little Britain, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. Sorry, mind went blank there for a second. Yeah, basically that's what Martin Atkinson's like. Alex Ferguson picture in one hand, little Todger in the other hand, and then computer says no. That's what they might as well put up on the screen. Atkinson just gone. Like that. Big fucking image of Atkinson just laughing, shaking his head. Ball into the box from Villa towards the back post. Cleared away by Lallana. That'll be a throw into Villa near the corner flag left hand side. Another throw into Villa. God, this is frustrating when you see that we're losing. Had a goal ruled out. Potential penalty called off. Another potential penalty not even looked at. Shit defending for Villa's goal. Bad decision making in the final third. Here we go. Firmino rolls it through to Sadio. Run, Sadio! Fucking run at him, pal! Oh, fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Sadio did the right thing. He rolled the ball into Mohamed Salah, who's on the penalty spot, and Salah went full on fucking Johnny Wilkinson and puts the ball into the 25th row of the stand from 12 yards out. Fuck off. Just fuck off. That's all I can say to that. There's no excuse, mate. None. Fuck off, Mo. You've got to do better than that. That is piss poor, mate. Piss poor. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, like. Still 1-0 to Southampton in that game, by the way. Arsenal 1-0 up at home to Wolves. 44 minutes here at Villa Park. Aston Villa leading Liverpool by a goal to 0. OS can't, mate. You can say triggered, but what you're really trying to say is that you're a pathetic little cunt who's trying to come in and be funny. You're not funny, mate. Nor was I triggered. You're just a sad little fuck. Lallana rolls the ball into Bobby Firmino. Firmino now tries to play it out right hand side. Ball deep. Over the top. Can Robbo get there? Villa defender gets there ahead of him. Don't foul him, mate. That'll go out for a throw into Liverpool near the corner flag. 30 seconds plus injury time in the first half. Robbo has it. Rolls it to Lallana. Gives it back to Robbo. Lallana. We're going the wrong direction there, lads. Harold, you can go fuck yourself as well, mate. Actually, do you know what? I've had enough of your bullshit. Somebody just remove Harold Steptoe for me. Like, ban him. Don't just remove him. You can go and don't ever tell me what to do, you sad little fuck. Let me just go back to make sure that somebody deleted him. That was your chance, Harold. You've been in the channel, mate, for a very long time, and I've put up with a lot of your bullshit, but now you're gone, pal. Right, the Reds on the counter-attack now. Sadio Mane. Oh, fuck off, Sadio. Again. Piss poor control. Gives the ball away. We turn it back over now thanks to good midfield play. Sadio has it left-hand side. Rolls the ball down the line towards Mo. But what does he do? What he's done every fucking cunting time in this first half. He's overhit it and it's gone out for a goal kick. I'm going to call this as it is. Sadio Mane has been dog shit. Mohamed Salah has been dog shit. And yes, I'm saying dog shit. These are guys that I love, that I worship to the end of the earth. But they aren't infallible. And they've been horseshit in this first half. Absolute horseshit. Neither of the control have been good enough. They've both missed opportunities. Their passing's been piss poor. Their decision making's been terrible. And that's the facts. That's the truth. Whether you like that or not, ladies and gents, whether you agree with me or disagree with me, that is the fucking fact of this first half, is that they've both been dog shit. Ball spread out now, left hand side. I'm not sure what that time have been added on because the TV channel hasn't shown me, but I'm gathering it has to be probably 2 minutes. Lovren now. Rolls it out to Lallana. Ball up the line. Ball into the box. There's nobody there. Villa headed away. Chest it down. Hook it clear. Free kick to Liverpool. Wesley's unhappy. Yeah, Villa... Wesley pulled down Dejan Lovren. Gives us one last chance before half time to get a ball into the box. I'm a Man United fan. The only reason I'm watching is hopefully to see Liverpool lose. I mean, I understand that, mate. That's why all opposition fans watch us. That and to see what greatness looks like as a Manchester United fan, I'd probably say as well. Do you know what I mean? Getting to see a good team playing the game. That was a wasted free kick by the way they came to nothing. Again, it's going to be another big 45 minutes in the second half that Liverpool are going to have to show up for. John Moss doing his usual, being in the middle third of the field. Keep an eye on him, you'll notice that that's exactly where he waddles. He only waddles in that middle third. Fuck's sake. A handball now as well. There's another free kick. Oh, there was like a purposeful handball. Not booking though. Another chance to get the ball into the box here for Liverpool. Trent delivering it right hand side. Ball in from Trent. Doesn't beat the first man. Cleared. Recycled. Robertson tries to go deep towards Mohamed Salah. Cleared again by Villa. Just get the ball into the box, lads. No dicking about. Henderson now down the right hand side. Oh, fuck's sake. That should be the end of the first half. I think, this will be 4 minutes up now. John Moss brings the whistle to his lips and it's 1-0 to Villa at half-time at Villa Park. Let me just stop this clock. So Villa lead by a goal to nil at half-time. We've had our chances. Our forwards haven't been good enough. Very close goal ruled out by VAR. Bobby Firmino disallowed. We had Sadio Mane booked for a dive. Trezeguet's goal for Villa again, very close, but I would say the correct decision by VAR on that occasion for their goal anyway. Our goal, doesn't really matter what we think. Martin Atkinson's ruled that out. So it's still, as we sit at half-time, it is Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 0. And let me just give you a little review from around the grounds, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it that live score shits the bed? Right, so half-time scores. Arsenal lead Wolves by a goal to nil. Villa leading Liverpool by a goal to nil. Brighton 0, Norwich 0. Southampton still 1-0 up at Manchester City. I was just checking to see if there was any sendings off or anything like that. Again, fucking live score shit in the bed here when I'm trying to get the scores up. Like, it's a simple thing, lads. The fucking scores is literally the only job of your app. Let me just close it down and open it up again. How was Firmino's goal ruled out? Because Atkinson's a prick, mate. That's basically why. How is live score not able to do its one job, which is show you the scores? Like, look, that's what I'm looking at. When I see live score right now, that's what I'm seeing. Fucking nothing. Just the games, the times, and no fucking scores. Milner or Lallana? Neither. Oxlade-Chamberlain is exactly what I'd be going with. Come on, Jesus Christ, live score. Your one job as an app is to give scores, mate. One job. Like, literally. That's all your job is, and you're shit in the bed. Sheffield United 3-0 up against Burnley. Thank you for that one, Callum, for saving my ass. Look, ladies and gents, it wasn't a great first half. There's 45 minutes for us to turn this round. If we have learned anything from Liverpool Football Club, it's to just not give up. Even if we're down, don't give up. Arsenal leading against Wolves. We talked about that one. Just look on Google. I couldn't be arsed, mate, doing that much work for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm already putting in loads. I'm only joking now. I just haven't got time. Yes, there we go. Newcastle 2-0 up away against West Ham. Sheffield United 3-0 up against Burnley. In the Championship, Cardiff 2, Birmingham 1, Derby 1, Middlesbrough 0, Fulham are losing 1-0 to Hull, Leeds are beating QPR by a goal to 0, Luton 0, Forest 1, Reading 2, Millwall 0, 0-0 Blackburn against Sheffield Wednesday, and Brentford 0, Huddersfield 0. And that's about as far as I'm going with the score predictions, or the score updates. Right, look, ladies and gents, if you've enjoyed the first half, you wouldn't have enjoyed the performance, but if you've enjoyed the stream, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to push our asses towards 30k. We need your help to do it. Let me get through some more of your comments. Did I see Mane's slip? Slip is, I thought he got clipped. Whether it's enough for a penalty or not, I don't know, but, you know, it is what it is. He got booked. There's no change in that. It's a fact. Origi in said, is it Lefa? I hope I pronounced that correctly. For me, look, it's a very simple change. Get Lallana off, get Oxlade-Chamberlain on, drop Hendo back into the 6, move Genie and Oxlade-Chamberlain further forward and go for the fucking win. That's what I'm saying we do. Other than that, you're looking at the bench. You've got Naby Keita on there. Being honest, I wouldn't trust him, the form he's in, to bring him on to change the game right now. Origi, yes, of course, you'll get something from Divock if you bring him on. Have some Coke, Craig, said Elmo. Do you know what, Elmo? I might just do that, my friend. I might just do that. Before people worry, no, this isn't, I don't have massive hands. This really is just a tiny little bottle of Diet Coke. Frankfurt are beating Bayern Munich 4-1. That's madness. Would I take a draw if you could guarantee me that Manchester City lost? Yeah, I think that would increase our lead to the top of the table. If I'm being honest about it, yes. Of course I would. I'd be fool not to, but I don't think Manchester City will lose. They're at home as well. I don't think we're going to lose either. I think we'll get this back in the second half. Whether it's a draw, whether we can get the 3 points, I don't know. But we need to get better decision making in the final third of the pitch. Brewster's not even on the bench. Alan D, mate, so we won't be seeing him today. That's for sure. Do I actually respect Villa as a team? 100%. Of course, they're a massive club, mate. I've nothing against Aston Villa whatsoever. Nothing against them. I actually said it earlier on in the stream. They're a club I believe belong in the Premier League. And look, Villa have done nothing wrong in this game. Villa have played, done their part. Yeah, I've nothing against Villa whatsoever. Leipzig are 7-0 up against Mainz. That is a spanking of the highest order. I know some of the scores you guys have shown me are crazy. We will be back with a post-match show after the game as well, no matter what the result is, ladies and gents. So I hope you can join us for that one. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on when you hit that subscribe button, and you'll get notified as soon as we go live. It's usually about 10 minutes after the game ends. Mark Hunt said Mane not good today. Nowhere near good enough, if I'm being honest, Mark. Salah hasn't been great either. Peter Van der Schaaf, no, that's somebody else. We need a creative midfielder, said Gaming Dog. Yeah, I mean, if we could go back to my predicted 11 for today's game, it was exactly as this one, with the one exception of Lallana not being there and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain playing. I mean, that to me seemed the common sense thing. Connor Crosby said everyone's being dog shit. Yeah, we've seen mistakes from Van Dijk, which you don't usually see. Henderson had a bit of an iffy back pass that Alisson bailed him out with. The forwards have been wasteful. I'm not going to slag off Firmino too much, actually, because I don't think he's done anything really wrong. They're looking at the VAR for the channel I'm watching the game on now. We're looking at the VAR for the Trezeguet goal. I don't know. It's very close, but I mean, I have to say, I think Trezeguet's onside. If I'm being honest, I've no problems with the Villa goal. I think it's so close that you should give the nod to the forward. I mean, that doesn't excuse our piss poor defending. We got to address that. Like, I'm watching it now. So it definitely wasn't Lovren that lost them. If anything, it was Henderson. It was Henderson, or I couldn't see who the other defender was, but it wasn't Lovren's man. That much I'm sure of. It'd be interesting to see the replay of our goal now on Premier Sports, which I'm just looking up. It's the reason I'm looking at my screen. I'm looking up a little bit. Just wanting to see the replay of our goal. Right. So here it comes now. Flag went up immediately from the official. It's about when the ball leaves Sadio's foot as well. So initially, VAR had that, so was Firmino was onside. Then they kept moving it until he was offside. Oh, that's Atkinson being a cunt. If I'm being honest, that is Martin Atkinson being a cunt. Where he has the ball, I guarantee you, if Firmino put the ball in the back of the net with where he has that marker on his arm, he's not giving the goal. He's calling it a handball. I'm calling it that's the wrong decision by VAR. I don't care. I'm calling that it was the wrong decision. I can't hear what the guys in Premier Sport are saying, but they're looking like they're not happy with the decision. Now here's the incident with Sadio Mane. I mean, I think his right foot was kicked. I'm trying to see from another angle. Yes, his right foot was kicked. And he gets booked for diving. And Martin Atkinson, who has the same fucking television angles that we have, decided that he wasn't touched. Okay, if he was touched and it wasn't enough for a penalty, okay. But to book Sadio for diving when he was clearly touched seems a bit over the top. Was Sadio's dive a little bit flamboyant? Perhaps. But he was contacted on his right foot. I don't know what to say. There's two incidents that have gone against us in that first half. And if I don't know, I can't help but feel if Martin Atkinson wasn't sitting in the VAR room, this would be different. And for those of you that want reminders, I came out after the United game and I called Martin Atkinson a cheat. And I didn't hold back, and I'm not mincing my words. In my mind, Martin Atkinson is a cheating bastard. That is my opinion on him as an official. And I don't mean makes wrong decisions. I'm going as far as to say I believe Martin Atkinson is a cheating bastard. That's my opinion, and I'm not going to change it. Mane didn't die. VAR's not on our side today, said KW. Look, there was contact. Whether it's enough for a penalty or not, I understand the decision either way. But there was contact, so he went down. So it's not diving because he was contact. There was contact made. Was it over the top? Yes, it probably was. But there was contact. So whether it's not a penalty, fair enough. But to book him, it's over the top. We do have Fabinho, for those asking, by the way. He's just on the bench today. Klopp's not risking him. Not a dive for Mane, said 50,000 7 years ago. As a Villa fan, I believe Liverpool will win in the second half. It's our own stupidity in the first half from a defensive point of view and decision making in the final third. Nothing against Villa. Again, you took your goal, fair play. Nothing wrong with it. It's just Martin Atkinson and Liverpool just do not go well together. And no matter what happens, if we go and win this game 10-1, I'm still going to be sitting here calling Martin Atkinson a cheating bastard at the end of the game. And I'm not going to mince my words on it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to say he's just a bad official. I am using the word cheat because that's how I feel about Martin Atkinson. Fabinho might leave according to other YouTubers. Well, according to this YouTuber, those other YouTubers are full of shit. Fabinho's not going anywhere, mate. Why would he? And why does this happen to come up the day that he's rested ahead of the Villa or the City game? Those other YouTubers, and I don't know who they are, but they're talking shit. Was our goal offside, said Emma. So close, Emma. So close, mate. But the first time Martin Atkinson was playing around with the VAR system, shall we say, the line from Firmino's shoulder to the ground showed him onside. Then he kept moving that line a little bit and reposturing it until it showed that he was slightly offside. And then that was suddenly the correct decision. That's my thoughts on it. When he first showed it, when he first drew the line from his shoulder, he was in line and onside. But he kept moving it and kept moving it until it eventually showed. And when he was moving it, it was at about this point of his arm. Not up here, about this point of his arm to show that he was offside. So that's my thoughts on it anyway. But look, it doesn't change anything. We can't overturn these decisions that it was a non-goal. Fair and Fair TV said VAR is shocking. What's the point of it? It's a hapless, biased old guard referees that make the final decision. Shockingly one-sided decision making today. And again, never a fucking chance of a referee going and like, for instance, the Sadio Mane stuff where he dived there, right, or where he was booked for diving. Why didn't John Moss Teletubby his ass over to the side of the pitch to have a look at the monitor just to make sure that that yellow card was correct? Other words, they might as well get that monitor, give it to some young lad in the television and say, there you go, mate, there's a free television for your room, go home, hook up your PlayStation and enjoy yourself. Because other words, they've just done a deal with a television or monitor company for the fucking sake of it, so they can sit on the side of the pitch gathering dust, or so somebody, I don't know, the fourth official can sit there and watch Pornhub. Wonder if he's a premium subscription. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know if the Premier League are that generous, but I mean, Pornhub is basically all that screen could be fucking used for at the side of the pitches these days. James Chester said, told you yesterday a rude awakening beckons at Villa Park. Mate, we're fucking 1-0 down at half time. Relax, there's no rude awakening. It's not like Villa have turned up being fucking prime Brazil from 1970. It's our own fuck up, some dodgy VAR decision making, and a good goal taken by Trezeguet. Relax, mate. There's no fucking Villa laying down the law here, showing Liverpool how the game's played. I mean, let's calm down. Second half now. Let's see what happens. Keep an eye on the game at the Etihad Stadium as well. See how Manchester City are getting on against Southampton. Currently 1-0 to the Saints, I believe. Right, ladies and gents, I will do my best to take you through the second half. As always, if I miss your comment, please don't take it as anything personal. If it's no Nut November, don't make me tempted. Fucking no Nut November, mate. That should be broken within the first 2 hours of November. Don't be worried about no Nut November. It should be all Nut November. No Nut November, mate. You'll explode. Don't do that to yourself. Treat yourself, as we like to say. Anyway, second half about to get underway, and as always, I'll do my best to take you through it. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents. Give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone that sent super chats so far. You are so very, very kind, and we really appreciate it. I'll do my best to take you through the second half. Fingers crossed for a better 45 from Jurgen Klopp's Reds. And watch John Moss, by the way. Watch him just stay around the middle third of the pitch. I know I've said it time and time again, but I always find it fucking hilarious watching him referee. Right, we're underway in the second half. Villa give it back to Tyrone Mings, who does the decent thing and goes long. Lovren wins the header. Breaks into midfield. Henderson heads it back. Bit of head tennis going on here. We allow Wesley to gather it. Trent gets a foot in. Well done, Trent. Doesn't pull out of the follow-up tackle either, but that'll be throw into Villa on their left-hand side. What do you mean clock, Scotty? Clock is ticking, mate. It's on. It's going. I don't know what your problem is. It's there. Ball down the line. Robbo comes across, puts it out, throw into Villa. Not seeing any substitutions made by Kloppo. Although he very rarely does it at half time, to be fair, does he? He has this thing where he likes the players to solve these problems on the pitch, and sometimes as fans we can find it a bit infuriating. I don't know, just get Oxlade-Chamberlain on basically is where my head is. No problem, Scotty, mate. Happens to the best of us, buddy. Don't worry about it. Right. Lovren, back to Alisson. Alisson takes a touch, rolls it into Van Dijk. Van Dijk now gets his head up, carries the ball forward a few yards. Looking for options, rolls it into Firmino. Firmino to Gini Wijnaldum. He's turned, plays it out left hand side to Andrew Robertson. Robbo now to Sadio Mane. Mane takes a touch, tries to stand up the Villa defender, goes past him, floats a ball in. Firmino, it's a little bit behind Bobby on his left foot. He hooks it and it goes miles over the crossbar. Another chance goes begging. It's what I suppose you'd call it a half chance, but it is another opportunity that's gone begging, and you know we can't keep letting these go. Got to put one of them away and then put the pressure on Villa. If I'm making substitutions right now, and a lot of you guys are calling exactly what I'm thinking as well, get Big Cock Divock on there, and yeah, I'm calling him that. And yeah, get Chamberlain on as well. Look again, Sadio backheeling balls down the line. See, actually, the Liverpool fan who went with that banner has been temporarily suspended. The Origi banner, the one that they're saying was portraying a racial stereotype. Lallana, Robertson. Lallana goes deep to Salah at the back post. Salah takes it down, takes too long, rolls the ball to Henderson. It's just not good enough from Salah again. Just not good enough. Takes it on his knee, then waits what seems like 3-4 seconds, and then passes it to Henderson, who's caught short, and it works out for right hand side. Anywho, what's this? Please, because I've had no one to take for a week, so it would mean I don't know what you're saying, Ethan, mate. I've missed the first part of your comment. Sorry. Alan D said snowflakes. I'd be happy with that stereotype. Look, the banner is one thing. I mean, the banner inside the stadium where there's children and television companies, I understand the banner being removed. I absolutely do. But like other people, it's about context for me with regards to the banner. And for me, it was a banner badly judged. But the phraseology of it is just showing love for the person. But look, that's my opinion. And we all have different opinions on it. I should probably stop saying that anyway, just to make sure everyone's comfortable in the chat. Genie, strike straight at Tom Heaton. Unlucky, but better. Better from Liverpool. Newcastle 3-0 up. Christ almighty, that is some performance from them away from home. Starting to work Tom Heaton now. Better from Liverpool, but we need to get this equaliser. Lovren's out muscled by Wesley, but Trent gets a foot in on the second ball. Lallana does well, heads it to Sadio Mane now. Decision making time. Sadio goes left. Strike again, straight at Tom Heaton. Good work that, to be fair, from Sadio. He took it down, drove it to Villa defence, got it onto his left foot, and hit a shot that made the keeper work. So better. At least he's getting shots away. Good positioning by the goalkeeper as well, but it's better from Liverpool. Lovren hooks the ball upfield. Genie pulls it down out of the air. Bad control though. Two Liverpool players get in each other's way now, and we give Villa a chance to counter-attack. And Dejan Lovren, in trying to tackle, kicks the ball off the Villa player rather than following through. Absolute pussy tackle from Dejan Lovren. Ball drops to Wesley now on the edge of the box. That was an almost what I would call a cowardly tackle from Dejan Lovren. Villa do well. Go past two Liverpool players. Ball into the box now. Cleared by Trent. Again back with Villa left hand side. Another ball deep to the edge of the box. Side footed away by Andrew Robertson. Firmino chases now. And Tyrone Mings gives it all the way back to Tom Heaton. John, it's definitely 3-0 to Newcastle, mate. So you can't be banning people. That is the score. I'm looking at it. It's 3-0. Right, Villa carry it out now. I mean, I wouldn't be banning people for fake scores and anything other than Liverpool and the Manchester City games as well, because the rest of the games are pretty irrelevant, to be honest, guys. Right, ball down the line here. Villa, Trezeguet has it left-hand side. Referee's flagged for offside. It's definitely at least 3-0 in the Newcastle game. John Joe Shelby, Kieran Clark and Fernandez with the goals. Right. Van Dijk carries the ball forward for Liverpool. Plays a little 1-2 with Gini Wijnaldum. Lallana now. 51 minutes gone. Firmino. Henderson. Back to Firmino. Again, it's just poor decision making in the final third. There was space out left to give it to Robertson, but he tried to feed the ball through to Sadio, who hadn't even made the run. Love Anfield Agenda said it's 2-0. That score says what, mate? 3-0? 3-0 is what it shows to me. 52 minutes gone. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up to date with other scores as well, because people are putting stuff in that I'm not seeing come true. What have we got? Willow said, yeah, it's 3-0 to Newcastle. Yes, it is 3-0 to Newcastle, without a shadow of a doubt. It's still 1-0 to Southampton, by the way. Somebody tried to say it was 2-0. It isn't. It's still 1-0 to Southampton. I have that game open on my phone. Come on, the Reds. That's Liverpool throw. No? Surely you went in off Wesley. The ref needs to be sacked, said Becky Kane. Loving the hoodie. Thank you very much, mate. It's winter time, so there'll be less and less jerseys and more hoodies. Oh, we've gone another couple of hundred on the subscribers. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. If you're enjoying it, please do keep hitting that subscribe button. Right, 53 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Villa. How long will it take Jurgen Klopp to make a change? What do you think, ladies and gents, and what change would you like to see? Bobby Firmino now, has it for Liverpool. Options left and right. Oh, Henderson. Go on, keep running, Hendo. Go on. Go on. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, he bursts into the box and then passes it straight to a fucking Villa player. Our decision making in the final third has been god awful. Sadio Mane now for Liverpool. Oh, Christ almighty, come on. Sadio, out left to Robertson. Back to Sadio Mane. To Henderson. Little reverse ball to Sadio. Oh, he keeps it in, but then it goes out for a throw into Villa anyway. I don't even know what to say at this moment in time. Frustration is the word, but we've got to keep believing. We've got to keep believing. Yeah, he was onside as well. I mean, what? I don't know what Sadio was doing there. Instead of hitting the ball on his left foot, he lets it roll across the body to his right foot so he can have his back to where he wants to direct it to, and then it basically runs out of play. It was just, again, terrible. Loads of people keep asking what I'm watching on. We get a game in Ireland on Saturday. We're very fortunate we get 3 p.m. kickoff on Premier Sports because we don't have the blackout that the UK have, and today's game happens to be the Villa one, so I got lucky being able to watch today's game. Brian and Missy the Bulldog Bully said, Craig, heads up, let's go. I'm fully believing. I'm just frustrated. I'm definitely believing though. You'll never get me not believing, ladies and gents. It's just frustrating when a lot of these guys have had the time off during the week, so they weren't played in the League Cup game. Lallana now, edge of the box, Cruyff turn, gives it to Salah. Salah cuts back inside, get a shot away. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mo. Take Mo Salah off. It's not his day. I love him. I love Mo. I want to caveat what I'm about to say by saying I love Mo. But it looks like he couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo today. He had a strike from the edge of the box that was halfway between the goal and the corner flag. It was god awful. And it hasn't been his first today. And as I say, I love Mo. Love him. But he's been terrible. And we can't continue to let somebody play off reputation. You've got to earn the shirt. And he hasn't been earning the shirt lately. He hasn't been playing well. And that's my honest opinion. And I'll always give you that honest opinion. Goal kick to Villa anyway. 56 minutes gone. Villa have it in midfield. Van Dijk is dispossessed. He plays the ball out wide right, but it goes to nobody. Villa go down the line again. Lovren, what are you at, you ball watching twat? Lovren could have gotten to that ball first, but he turns and watches the Villa fucking player run ahead of him to get to the ball. So when he's not pussying out of tackles, he's just refusing to make them, basically. His head must be in Italy. Klopp has to be seeing this and thinking that Lovren just can't. He has to start playing Gomez. He has to. Lovren, again, feeds the ball this time to Bobby Firmino. Firmino carries the ball forward looking for options. Plays it out right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent fires the ball into the box, doesn't beat the first man, cleared by the Villa player, but it'll be a corner to Liverpool on the right hand side. Right, come on lads. Decent corner, Trent. Come on, pal. Right, 57.5 minutes gone. Corner coming in. Cleared by Villa. It was a good deep corner by Trent, to be fair. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Van Dijk then fouls Villa to stop the counter-attack. He'll probably pick up a yellow for that one. Yes, yellow card for Virgil van Dijk. Like, how long does Klopp have to leave this before he makes the changes that we've all seen from about 20 minutes onwards? Just get either... See, usually we will say get Lallana or Henderson off, but to be quite frank and honest about this, Salah needs to come off as well. So get Origi on, get Chamberlain on, get Lallana off, and push Gini into the 6, push Henderson further forward with Oxlade-Chamberlain, maybe drop Hendo out to the right a bit more, and or get Gomez on and get Trent Alexander-Arnold further up the pitch, one or the other. I hate that we leave substitutions so late. Sometimes half time it's clear things aren't working. Right, here we go. Robbo bursting down the left hand side. Feeds Sadio Mane. Sadio now goes onto his left foot. Ball across the box. Cleared by Villa. Drops to Salah. Again, rolls back to the edge of the box. Ball deep to the back post. Oh, good save that from Tom Heaton. It was a header. And how is that not a free kick again? There's incidents happening that if they weren't in the fucking penalty area, the ref's blown up for them. Good defending. Well done, Alisson. Villa tried to play a ball in behind. Alisson read it and got out in time and cleared his lines. Well done, Ali. Good goalkeeping. Good save from Tom Heaton as well from a header from Sadio Mane. Ball deep to the back post. Sadio should do better. Again. I mean, you got to give credit to the keeper for making himself big, but that's 2 headers Sadio's had. Yeah. We can't keep fucking up with these chances. We need to put one away. Right. Lovren now, inside his own half, right hand side. Feeds it out to Trent. Gotta make a change soon, Kloppo, mate. Come on. Henderson. Feeds it out right hand side to Trent. Back to Jordan Henderson. He carries it forward a couple of yards, looking for options. Tries to ping it into the feet of Gini, and I don't know what he was trying to do, but the space wasn't there for him to do it. And now Villa get a chance to counter down the right hand side. El Ghazi leaves Henderson in his trail. Ball into the box. Lovren heads it clear. Well done to him. Villa flick a ball back again. Dejan Lovren gets a head on it to clear it. Well done. We give it straight back to Villa though. I mean, Sadio tried to win it back there. It's gone out for a throw into Villa right hand side. But look, just make the fucking changes, Klopp. Just make the changes, mate. I mean, your trust in your players is wonderful. But there's nothing wrong with admitting that it's not working. Or we can do better. Make a change, mate. This is biased commentating. Really? Did you expect fucking non-biased commentating from a Liverpool channel, dickhead? What did you expect me to do here? Sit there and say how fucking great Aston Villa and the referee is? You do realise, mate, this is a Liverpool fan channel, yes? This isn't fucking BT Sport. This isn't Richard Hairy Hands Keys on here for being sport. This is biased commentary. Of course it is, mate. Of course it is. Stay to that comment. How dare you question my professional integrity, sir? Villa still have it on the edge of the box. Ball out right hand side. Again, Liverpool have enough bodies there, but Villa are still working opportunities. Ball pull back to the edge of the box. Salah has it now. Plays it out right hand side. Trent has space. Trent carries the ball forward, looks up. Tries a long diagonal switch towards Andy Robertson, well cut out by the Villa defender. Breaks to Gini Wijnaldum. He feeds Firmino, left hand side. Firmino cuts into the penalty area. Strike, blocked again by Villa. Fair play to the Villa defenders. They're putting their bodies on the line. Unbiased commentary there, my friend. Trent, cross blocked. Lovren gives it back to Trent. Pressure's ramping up here by Liverpool, but it ain't worth anything if we don't put the ball in the damn net. Hendo now spreads it out left hand side to Robbo. Liverpool look like they're playing 10 yards further up the pitch now. Firmino, looks like he's playing out on that left hand side now. Again, Villa managed to clear their lines. Van Dijk has it. He nods it across to Dejan Lovren. Lovren's forced backwards to Van Dijk. Good pressing by Villa. Lallana launches the ball out. Firmino heads it to absolutely nobody. Tyrone Mings clears. Lallana heads it down. Sadio. Well done. Oh, we've fucking 3 of our own players fucked up. We had a chance to burst into the box. 2 of them trip over the ball and then one of them runs straight into a Villa defender. Now it's back with Virgil van Dijk. Klopp looks like he's called a couple of subs back. Are we going to see some action on the bench? Yes, we are. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain looks like he's standing there ready to come on. Divock Origi looks like he's standing there ready to come on. Pull the trigger, Klopp, oh my friend. Pull that trigger. Firmino cuts inside. Looking for options. Oh, well done, Lallana. Manages to recycle it. Ball in by Robbo towards the back post. Salah gets there and heads it over the bar. Let's see on the Villa defender falls down injured just to waste a little bit of time. Right, let's see what Kloppo has up his sleeve. I'd take Salah off without a shadow of a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'd take him off. He's been awful. Divock Origi. First Liverpool substitution. Divock Origi coming on. Again, I'm waiting. Salah's going off. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain coming on. I didn't see who the other player that went off was. Maybe somebody can fill me in the chat. Origi's on anyway. Oxlade-Chamberlain's on. Salah's definitely off. Anyone give me an update on who the player was that went off? Apart from Salah. I'm looking around the pitch trying to see, was it Lallana? Genie went off. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it. Salah on. Lallana off. It was Lallana off. Lallana off. Yeah, Salah and Lallana went off. Do you run an Instagram page? We have an Instagram page that's run by Connor. It's at Anfield Agenda, mate. But I don't run the page personally, but we do have one. So just to confirm, for those of you making up who went off, Lallana went off, Salah went off. Because I see a lot of people just making shit up in the chat now. Robertson pulls it back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain, strike, blocked. Chamberlain again, strike, blocked. Again, strike, blocked. 3 shots there from Chamberlain, blocked in the space of a second, and then Henderson's brought down. That should be a free kick to Liverpool. What am I watching the match on? My television, Jack. That's the smart arse answer, because I've given the answer about 50 times during the stream, mate. Chamberlain so unlucky there. Straight on, straight into the action. First shot, blocked. Second shot, blocked. Third shot, blocked. Straight into the action though for Chamberlain. You love to see it. Ooh, shouts for a penalty there. Tyrone Mings was covering his crown jewels. So I guess he wasn't making his shadow or whatever it's called bigger. Ball in from Trent. Cleared by Villa. It's up in the air. Surely there was a nudge on the Liverpool player as he went to head that. These little things keep getting missed and it does my head in. Chamberlain has it now. Rolls the ball out right hand side towards Trent. Trent throws the ball towards the back post. Origi nods it down. Cleared by Villa. Hendo snuffs out the counter attack. Well done to him. Ooh. Ball in from Trent. Forces Heaton to get down and palm it away for a corner. Trezeguet is going down after the incident with Jordan Henderson a second ago. I want to see this. If he's cheating, I hope somebody goes and stands on his fucking head just to stop him from cheating. If he's got a belt in the face, then I'll apologise, of course. No, fuck him, he's cheating. His arm went up in front of his face like this. So if he did get a kick, it definitely wasn't in his face. It hit his arm. Get up, mate. I seen it. Your arm. I don't know what you're holding your nose for, me. Your arm took the blow, not your face. Cheating little shit. 1-1 the City game. Yep, I'm expecting nothing less. In my head, City are winning that game. I'm only concerned with what Liverpool do. Ball in from Trent. Origi. Oh, over the bar. Fuck's sake. Still 20 minutes to go. 22 minutes to go. Chance after fucking chance going to begging. We've looked more lively since we've got Origi on and Oxlade-Chamberlain on. Substitution for Aston Villa now. Gilbert going off, or Gilbert, I'm not sure how you pronounce the lad's name. James Chester, why the fuck do you keep writing TikTok, mate? Like, we understand how time works. We don't need you to educate us on how time works. 21 minutes to go. Aston Villa 1, Liverpool 0. Aguero, I think it was, that scored for City, by the way, for those asking. Mane for Liverpool, chests it down. Jordan Henderson, back out to Sadio Mane on the right hand side. He feeds it into Bobby Firmino, to Sadio. Back to Henderson. Henderson looks up, feeds it to Lallana, who it showed went off. So how the fuck is he still on the pitch when it showed Lallana went off? Premier Sports showed that Adam Lallana went off the pitch when they were showing the substitution, so it must have been Gini Wijnaldum. Apologies to whoever wrote that earlier on, but I promise you my screen showed that they showed Lallana that went off, but it was Gini. Origi now picks the ball up. Shit ball. Tries to pick out Sadio, but it was dog shit and he overhit it and it's gone in for a goal kick. Right, how are we feeling, ladies and gents? How are we feeling? Yes, we know Man City scored. We know it's 1-1 in that game. Yes, just to confirm, it was Sergio Aguero in the 70th minute. Why can't they show us the TV? If you need to ask that question, mate, you've clearly no idea how YouTube works. Thank you for those that have subscribed, by the way. I really appreciate it. No, mate, it's copyright. We'd be closed down if we showed you the game. Henderson, ball into midfield now. Chamberlain immediately feeds it out left-hand side to Andy Robertson. Robbo, ball deep into the box. Overhit again. Fuck's sake. Go on, Divock. Go on, Divock. Well done, mate. Good running. Trent has it now. He looks for support. Gives it to Henderson. Henderson feeds it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to Bobby Firmino. Firmino. Oh, it's a piss poor pass towards Trent, and it's easily intercepted by the Villa left back. He starts turning Henderson inside out. Hendo rolls the ball inside now. Firmino. Sadio misses. Can't even hit the target. Another one inside the box. Clear strike at goal and balloons it wide. I don't think the goal would have stood anyway. I think Hendo would have been pulled back for a Henderson handball, because it would have led to a goal. So I don't think it would have stood regardless. But Sadio slipping, for fuck's sake. Another Villa substitution coming up. 18 minutes to go. We've got to keep believing. We've got to keep believing. We've ridden our luck on a few occasions this season. There's no denying that, ladies and gentlemen. But you've got to keep believing that we'll get something from this game. $18 minutes to go. I believe we'll get something from this game. I really do. Conor Hourihane on now for Aston Villa. It's Lewis. Are you, mate? Honestly, you were a semi-decent. Now you're just a fucking gobshite, mate. You'll always walk alone. Mate, honestly, you're not funny. You're a dickhead that probably thinks they're funny, but you absolutely are not funny, you sad little fuck. Come on, if Saints score, then we can stay second. Thanks for the super chat, by the way, boy, mate. Another chance goes a begging for Liverpool there. Lallana sliding in and across, can't make a connection. 73 minutes gone. Oh, Lallana, that's horseshit, mate. Lovely ball pulled back by Bobby Firmino. Lallana runs onto it. And he actually, I'm not joking. I'm genuinely not joking. He was closer to hitting the corner flag than he was the goal. And that's from 7-8 yards out, running onto a pullback. Van Dijk heads it now. Origi. Lallana, he's brought down. Free kick. Ball's booted away. No problem with that. John Moss doesn't give a shit because it was involve him running to a player and he doesn't leave the middle third of the pitch. Trent now. Lovren can't even pass the ball to Henderson. Is 2 yards beside him. Plays it 5 yards behind him. Trent. Back to Lovren. Lovren rolls it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk takes a touch. Rolls it into Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's in space. Good tackle. Good tackle by fair. By the Villa player, to be fair, to dispossess Chamberlain. Back to Henderson now. Little 1-2 of Firmino. John Moss gets in the way. No surprise there. Trent flicks the ball out left-hand side towards Andy Robertson. Robbo now. Ball into the box. Flicks a Villa player. Lallana pulls it down. Chamberlain. Shot blocked. Hits a hand. No way we're getting that. No fucking way Atkinson's giving us a handball. Don't even appeal. Henderson now has the ball. Spreads it out to Trent right hand side. Trent. Hendo. Tries a little ball over the top. Villa player gets a foot on it. Wide. Robbo tried to keep that in when we could have got a corner out of it. Now the ball's being cleared and it goes out. Do we even have a look at that possible handball incident by VAR now? His arm was just beside his body, but Martin Atkinson, as I said earlier on, has a picture of Alex Ferguson in one hand, his Todger in the other hand, and computer says no. Icon ready to go. Sadio to the byline, blocked. Another corner for Liverpool. I can see our chat starting to fill up with all those sad little bastards praying for the day when Liverpool lead, when Liverpool don't win a game, sitting there praying that they can take down the mighty Liverpool. Is this going to be your day, bitches? We'll have to wait and see. Corner to Trent now, right hand side. Ball deep towards the back post. Lovren gets ahead on it. Origi. Lallana. Deflection. Villa clear again. There's a Villa player down in the box. There's nothing wrong with him. He's absolutely just cheating time now. He actually had a little look around. He's one of these cunts that sits there, has a look around to see if they have the ball or not, realise we have it, and then falls backwards again. I mean, look, it is time wasting, but I'd want Liverpool to do it, so I've got to be honest about it. If I was in the same position, I'd want Liverpool to do the exact same thing. Right, ladies and gents, just under 15 minutes to go in this game that we need to get something from. Keep believing. I believe. We'll get something from this game. Right, throw in for Liverpool, right hand side. Keep hitting that subscribe button, by the way, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying the stream. Firmino. Ball inside the Van Dijk. Oh, fuck's sake. Tried to play it to Chamberlain, but Chamberlain just ran past the ball. Tom Heaton goes long. Van Dijk wins it in the air. Nods it out left hand side to Robbo. Robbo was brought down. Fat Boy says no. Trent throws a leg at it. Gives it to the Villa player. Villa 1-on-1 now. Little reverse pass in. Hurahan pulls it back. Great defending by Virgil van Dijk. That should have been 2-0 to Aston Villa. Right, Firmino now. Looks up. Plays the ball out right hand side to Sadio Mane. Mane carries it forward. Origi. Ball deep towards the back post. Godness, you're going to get kicked out now. Yep, and you're gone, mate. And there's no coming back. So don't message asking. Don't fucking say it was a mistake. You know what you did. You put in a false score on purpose. Live with the consequences, mate. 13 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. Liverpool still trailing by a goal to 0. Opportunity after opportunity has gone begging. Penalty appeals turned down. VAR goals ruled out. Martin Atkinson must be close to climaxing at this moment in time. Van Dijk was fouled, but Atkinson says, no, play on. I'm not putting the whistle to my lips. That will burn 2 calories. Lallana now carries the ball forward. Gives it to Chamberlain. Good tackle by the Villa player, dispossesses him. Origi wins the ball back. Henderson plays it out left hand side to Firmino. Firmino tries a shot across the box. It's cleared by Aston Villa again. It's like Liverpool are getting to panic mode now. We need to keep composure. Oh, that's an awful ball. Awful ball. Fuck's sake. Goal kick for Villa. It's frustrating. I mean, Villa are defending well, putting their bodies on the line. All credit there. But we're better than Aston Villa and we should be beating them. And it's our own misgivings that is causing the result. Clock ticks towards the 80th minute. Still 1-0. Henderson. Lovren for some reason decided to let the ball roll back to Alisson, who has to use his tremendous foot skills to keep the ball alive, whereas Lovren could have just put his foot in the fucking ball, but he's a fucking dope. Now Villa have a chance to counter. Oof, they almost score. Corner to Aston Villa. Dejan Lovren's a fucking dickhead. Honestly, he's a fucking cabbage. All he had to do was clear that ball. Instead, he decides to just watch it roll back to Alisson, who's under pressure. Ball goes upfield. Villa win it back, and they end up with a corner. All because Dejan fucking Lovren couldn't put his foot in the ball and turn around. Fucking dope. Honest to fucking God. Like, what? Lovren just, I don't know what goes through his head. Ball in by Villa, blocked by Robertson. Villa still have it out of the corner flag. Good work from El Ghazi out there. Chamberlain has it now for Liverpool. Looking for options. He's dispossessed. It has to be a booking. Yes, it will be a booking. Booking for Villa anyway to stop the counter attack. Exactly what you'd want to see if you're a Villa fan. I'd be happy with my player for doing the same thing. Nine minutes to go, Villa Park. Henderson now. Plays it infield, Adam Lallana. Lallana carries it forward a few yards. Gives it right to Henderson. Hendo looks up, feeds it to Sadio. Sadio's caught ball watching and Villa look to break. Sadio does well to win it back. Good tracking back by Sadio. Credit where it's due. Henderson spreads it out now to Dejan Lovren. Lovren looks up, gives it infield to Chamberlain. Chamberlain rolls it out. That's wrong ball again from Robertson. It's just a decision making. Throw into Liverpool left hand side. Do we look like scoring? No. Will we score? I think we will, you know. Lallana. Henderson. Henderson rolls it out right hand side to Trent. Trent's looking for support. Ball across the box. Well defended by Tyrone Mings. Again it comes back to Trent. Good footwork by Trent. Keeps the ball. Gives it back to Henderson. Henderson tries the ball deep to the back post. Again well defended by Villa aerially. Cleared by them. Robertson chases back. Flicks it to Dejan Lovren. Lovren rolls it across the verge of Van Dijk. He gives it into Henderson. Henderson spins back around. Gives it to Dejan Lovren. Lovren out left to Robertson. Villa really chasing the ball down, and credit to them. They're really pressing. Van Dijk now right hand side. Sadio Mane. Back to Van Dijk. Henderson. Rolls it across to Dejan Lovren. Lovren takes a couple of touches. Gives it back to Jordan Henderson. Henderson now looking for options. Villa, as you expect, now sitting deep. Trent. Firmino. Ball in by Firmino. It's a piss poor ball again. We've won it back though. Henderson. He plays it out to Trent. Trent cuts inside. Goes past a couple of players. Oh, unlucky. Good strike by Trent. It goes about half a yard wide of Tom Heaton's post. At least he took a pop. On his left foot as well. Close that. Unlucky from Trent. I'm just trying to confirm the 2-1 to Manchester City thing, by the way. It's loads of people in the chat saying that they've scored. There's too many people for it to have been false, but yeah, 2-1 to Manchester City. So they've gone and done what we all expected them to do, which was turn it around. Looks like, as things stand, that game next week becomes absolutely fucking massive. Right, Van Dijk to Firmino to Chamberlain. Takes too long on the ball and Villa clear. Trent's won it back now. There's nobody from to play it to. Rolls it across to Naby Keita. When did he sneak on? Ball out now to Chamberlain. To Trent. Ball across. Oh, great defending again by Villa. Last ditch stuff. Oh, Chamberlain. Villa clear again. They've got space now down the left hand side. Ball rolled down the line. There's a Villa man free in the box. If he looked up, he didn't. Lovren wins a free kick, takes it quickly. Keita's on the ball now. He carries it forward. Gives it to Firmino. Firmino looks right. Gives it to Trent. Henderson. Naby Keita. Back into Jordan Henderson. Henderson looks up, plays the ball out right hand side to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He tries to float a ball to Bobby Firmino that was never on, and Villa clear. Throw into Liverpool right hand side. Oh, come on. Throw in taken quickly. Naby Keita now. No, it'll be retaken because the Villa player has to go off. Substitution being made. Again, credit to Villa. They've defended manfully. They've thrown their bodies on the line. They've chased down every ball. I mean, whatever I'm going to say at the end of this game, I want to just be clear that Villa deserve credit for their performance. Lovren rolls the ball across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk rolls it back towards Jordan Henderson. Henderson takes a touch. Infield to Naby Keita. Back to Henderson. Henderson takes a couple of touches now. Looks up. Trent. Sadio Mane. Mane cuts ball towards the back post. Oh yes! Goal! Andy Robertson 1-1. Told you Robbo was scoring today. Beautiful ball floated deep to the back post. Robbo runs onto it like a fucking Scottish train that he is. Choo choo! 1-1 to the Reds. To the Reds? How's it 1-1 to the Reds? I don't care. It's 1-1 and there's still time to play. Goal Andy Robertson. Goal Andy motherfucking Robertson. You gotta love that shit. I feel like singing the Scottish national anthem. I'm that fucking happy now. Lovely floated ball to the back post and Robbo just would not be denied. Absolute thunderbolt. Good setup from Sadio and well done, Robbo. Well done, son. Well done. 3 minutes plus additional time to go. 1-1. Come on. Told you there was a goal. Told you we believed. Well done, Robbo. Van Dijk, he goes long now. Looking for Sadio. Ball drops. Hendo comes onto it. Goes out. Throw into Villa. 2.5 minutes to go plus injury time. Keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the stream. We will be back with a post-match show as soon as the game is over. Make sure you've got notifications turned on and you'll see when we go live. 2 minutes to go, Villa Park. Plus additional time. We're heading towards, what, 26k, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you for that. Villa on the attack now. Van Dijk clears. Throw into Aston Villa left-hand side. Matt Targett steps up to take the throw. Firmino wins it now for Liverpool. Naby Keita plays it left hand side to Robbo. Robbo carries it forward. Keita's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. Villa players are incensed. They thought it was soft. Liverpool look to take it quickly. They do. Firmino now carries it forward, looking for options. Gives it out to Trent. Trent to Sadio, who's out wide right. Sadio tries another ball deep to the back post. Villa player has to head it behind. I tell you what, that is a couple of great crosses from Sadio Mane in the past few minutes. Corner to Liverpool, right hand side. We're into the final minute before the additional time. Trent comes across to take it. Ball in. Cleared by Villa deep to the back post. Sadio recycles for Liverpool. Plays it to Trent. He whips it in. Flicked. Oh, so close. Lovren flicks it and it goes past the keeper. Oh, unlucky. Oh, it was about a yard wide, but... Right, we are at 90 minutes now. We will see 5 minutes. 5 minutes of additional time. 5 minutes. It is still 1-1. Ignore the fake scores. 5 minutes of additional time to go. Henderson. He rolls it through to Van Dijk. Keita should have played the ball out immediately. Henderson does well though. Referee tells him to get up. He looked like he was fouled to me, ref. But anyway, Villa have it in their right back position. They play the ball in field. Hurahan has it now for them, left hand side. Ball rolled out. Nice little play by Villa to work it down the left hand side. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. Villa play the ball to the back post. Robertson carries it away. Tries to pick at Divock Origi. Can't quite do it. Villa are still on the counter. They have it right hand side. Ball into the box. Cleared by Van Dijk. Again, Villa pump another ball into the box. Robertson nods it down. Should have been offside, but the fucking lino didn't put his flag up. It'll be a throw into Liverpool anyway. He just kicked the ball away. He should be booked. But Teletubby doesn't book him. Of course he doesn't. Liverpool now play the ball across their own box. Dejan Lovren has it. Lovren looks to go long towards Divock. Divock nods it down. Falls to Chamberlain. Good footwork by him. He's brought down. Why are you allowing play on? Why did you... Yes, he finally gives the free. Well done, John Moss. Right on the D of the penalty area, like on the outside. Good chance to get a shot away. John Moss originally allowed play to continue, although I don't know why. But he's pulled it back for the free kick. There's 3 minutes to go. Is there a hero? Is it going to be Trent? City have won, people have said, so well done to them in picking up their 3 points. We're almost 2.5 minutes into the 5 minutes of added on time here. Free kick to Liverpool. Van Dijk has a little word with Trent. Look, lads, with all due respect, just get away from Trent and let him take the fucking free kick. Robbo's standing there as well, just to throw a little bit of a curveball. It's asking a lot of Trent. It's a big moment. It's asking a lot of him to step up and deliver again. Oh look, there's time being wasted here as well. Like, the line that John Moss has drawn for the Villa players to stand on has disappeared. It's been 1 minute and 20 seconds and we still haven't taken this free kick. Trent, Robbo, who's going to take it? Ah, Trent over the bar. Corner. Took a deflection off the wall on the way. I think Heaton probably had it covered. Corner kick to Liverpool. No ball. Eventually the ball comes. Trent's over the corner. Ball in. Goal! Liverpool have won it! Sadio Mane! Sadio Mane! Helicopter stick Mane! Sadio Mane! 2-1 to the Reds. Whoop whoop! Believe, bitches! Believe! 2-1 to the Reds. Kloppo's smiling. Lallana's smiling. 2-1 to Liverpool. VAR can check it all they want. There is fuck all you can do about that, Atkinson. Get your picture of Alex Ferguson. Get your little todger in your hand, Atkinson, and treat yourself, you cheating son of a bitch. Liverpool have gone 2-1 up. Sadio Mane with a goal from a Trent Alexander-Arnold corner. Go on the red men. Go on the red men. Never stop believing. Atkinson can try and cheat us all he wants. Doesn't matter. These Reds, ladies and gentlemen. These goddamn Reds. 5th minute of additional time. Sadio Mane, you beautiful man. Sadio Mane. 2-1 to the Reds. 2-1. Keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gents. We're back top of the league. It's looking like a 6-pointer again. Manchester City were in the empty. Had all 5 of them that are sitting there going, ooh, we're going to be closing in. The Reds are losing 1-0. Fuck you. 2-1 to Liverpool. Divock's on the attack now. Go on, Divock. He's fell down in the corner. Good man, Divock. Big Divock energy. Love it. 2-1. Believe, bitches. Come on. Keep hitting that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget our post-match gloating show will be back. Go on! Look, I feel for Villa, because Villa have put up I said it. You can go back and rewind it. I said it a few minutes ago. No matter what happens at the end of this game, I'm going to give Villa credit. But Sadio Mane's over a free kick. We're in the 6th minute of additional time now. Just play it short to Divock, mate. Little 1-2 and take it into the corner. Martin Atkinson blows the whistle and Liverpool have beaten Aston Villa by 2-1 at Villa Park to remain 6 points clear at the top of the motherfucking Premier League. Whoop whoop! As Ric Flair would say, the Reds have done it. They don't know when they're beaten. They just do not know when they're beaten. They do not give up. What a team. What a group. You gotta love it. Villa players, in fairness to them, are down. They put in a tremendous performance there. How do we keep doing it? How do we keep doing it? I do not know. But they do it nonetheless. The travelling cop are absolutely delirious there. And you can't blame them. These are watershed moments in the league, ladies and gentlemen. We are 11 games in, 10 wins and 1 fucking draw. Manchester City and their 17 supporters would are in the Etihad absolutely loving it. Thinking they were coming to Anfield next week. Thinking if they could get a win, they might go top of the league on goal difference. Well, guess what, bitches? The Reds have turned it round. Mentality motherfucking monsters. 2-1. Come on. Shout out to the Villa fans who were in the chat today. Genuine respect. Nothing but love to you. Wish you the best for the rest of the season. Sincerely mean that. Nothing but love towards your club. You just got to understand it from our point of view that that's a massive, massive, massive result for these red men. To do it yet again. Ladies and gents, before you head off, please do hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Don't forget our post-match show will be coming up in about 10 minutes as well. We'll go through everything. It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure as always chatting with you. Jurgen Klopp's little mentality monsters have only gone and done it again. We do not know. Not only when we're beaten, we don't even know what a fucking draw is. We've had one at United and they celebrated like they won the Champions League. Well, the Reds have done it again. Hendo and Klopp are arm in arm, having a little laugh there. What a team! What a team! How do we do it? I don't know. It's like we make this shit up. 5-5 during the week. Then we go here 1-0 down with minutes to go and we go and beat them 2-1. Wow. We're nearly at 26,000. Can we get there? If you're watching it, keep hitting that button and let's see if we can get to 26k. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes for the post-match show. We will have fun. I hope you can join us for that one. Make sure you've got notifications turned on. And if you're only here for the watch-alongs, just remember, we'll be back on Tuesday for the Genk game as well. I hope you can join us for that. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Wow. Up these motherfucking Reds.